Good afternoon, happy Friday, and yeah, hello guys. We decided to dress up for you today. You know, we thought, why not just put a bit of effort into it and have a little bit of a dress up. So
yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think sartorially we've been letting the side down. I think we've gone.
I get rather excited when I dress up. I just excites me. I don't know why, it just excites me. So there we go.
Don't know what you're
Right,
talking about
yes,
No
there we
idea.
go. Right, so I hope you like the intro. By the way, you might notice a little bit of something else on the intro there at the end. So thanks to Josh Crayford, who very kindly sent us in that very funny graphic, which you did like. We thought we'd add it as the intro. So you right there?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah, you're on there.
Rather exciting, isn't it? There we go. What's that, Bobo? Good fun, huh? So right, okay. Can't help ourselves sometimes. Yeah, hello. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is healthy. I hope no one has turned into a flesh-eating zombie yet. And we have a lot to chat about today. It's going to be another 3-hour show, I'm afraid. Well, no, we say that. It's probably about an hour and a half. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to chat about. By the way, somebody phoned up on Wednesday, and they said to us, "Did we leave a set of sunglasses in your shop?" Or something along those lines. So a youngster, somebody's child rang up. Did we leave a set of sunglasses in the shop? We had a quick look around and we said no, we couldn't find any. However, on top of one of the bookcases, a very large bookcase today, we found that. I have no idea how they got up that high, but they got up that high, so whether somebody put them up by the way. So if you did phone up asking about the sunglasses, we do have them, we did find them. So give us a ring back because we don't know who you are. There we go. Right, we have a lot of people joining us. Look at that, there's 80 people on already.
Crikey,
That gets me excited. Hey, hey! Bobo's like, what the hell are you doing?
Bobo's not the only one.
There we go. Oh, I just like that. There we go. Right, okay. Let's see what's going on. There's so many comments already. So many comments. So Andrew Van Buren was first. Finley, my friend. You've been beaten.
Finley.
So Andrew, well done.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah. Well, Andrew and Robert have been discussing how to, they've been sharing each other's skills to see.
Well, hang on, where is Robert? He's not even.
Yeah, Robert's not even
double teaming him.
Yeah. So maybe Andrew really is Robert. They look enough alike. Right. Dead silence.
What you?
Right, hello Finley, David, Matthew, Colette, Josh. Hello Josh, hope you liked your little thing at the end of the intro there. Thank you, Josh, for that.
Thanks, Josh.
Very impressed, we did like that. Michael Cooley's there, says hello. John Middleton, Jake Allen. Robert is there. Robert's all the way. Robert.
RVB.
You're like 10th or something. God,
Relegation form. You're the Bournemouth of
hello,
PropDog
Matij, Frank Valenti, Jake, Darren Snowgar, Pete Meacham, Robert. This is great. We've got so many people on straight away. George is there. Hello, George. Hope all is well. Woof, says me and Mixie.
Is that Walter?
Yeah, no, that's Hans. Walter Blow. Afternoon, yes.
Better.
Hopefully
Walter,
you're all a lot better, Walter. Walter's not been well. We shouldn't really be the one to tell anyone, but yeah, we are glad you're up and about, Walter. So, yes, hope all is well. George says, what's your thoughts on level 1? Level 1's great, yeah. I mean, I think it's a good effect. Dean, who was here, thought it was brilliant. Some other people...
Fragment in reverse. Oh, no, sorry.
Other people thought it was brilliant. I thought it was good, but not brilliant. But a lot of people think it's brilliant. That's just my own opinion. But yeah, it's definitely a nice effect. Does what it is meant to do. And yeah, it's at a good price as well. Unlike things like Fragment, which
it's really good. Yeah,
ridiculously expensive.
It's great. And it's constantly growing. Like we said a few weeks ago, Christian's always adding stuff to the Facebook group.
Is it growing? Is it?
It is growing.
Growing. There we go.
Yeah. So the Facebook looks well. He's added his.
Has he? He's actually put it on there yet?
I'm assuming I haven't bought it, so he's added Vortex on there. So
which is his basic fragment handling.
Right, Dan Slater says, tried to be the first and there are already 12 people who are joined, damn it. Finley, Robert Van Buren, Andrew Van Buren, they've become quite masters of this. And Pete Meacham as well, he's pretty good at this. They become masters at figuring it out. They kind of figure 4 o'clock is there and they kind of, I don't know, they go press live.
I don't know how they do it because when I was at home on furlough, I was trying to do it as well. It's ridiculous.
Masters.
Yeah.
Level 1's great, says Finley. Agreed. It's brilliant, says Jake Allen. Scott Farrington. Hi guys, happy Friday. Taught my budgie to pick a card like you do a Bobo. Laugh out loud. Anyway, what's your thoughts on Rubber Band DVD through? Any good?
TRU is that?
Rubber Band DVD through.
Oh no, is it? Because that's not a DVD. True.
Yeah, you want about True or is there another one called Through I don't know about? Yeah,
I quite like that Psycho Bands that came out.
Psycho Bands. I mean, some of the original.
The Band Sharks.
Band Sharks. Yeah, Dan Harlan ones are brilliant as well. Yeah,
banding around.
Ottar's says, hey guys, hope you're doing well. We are indeed. Thank you, Ottar. And Ottar, that video you sent me, utterly brilliant. Well worth a watch. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I don't think everyone will enjoy it, but from a workshop, lover or creator, oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Brian says, does anyone else have to fight with Facebook to get these pages to load up when the notification comes in? Feel like I'm having to enter secret code to make the page come up. I don't know on that one, Brian. Yeah, if anyone else is having issues, let me know. If there's anything we can do, obviously let us know as well. Andy Tingley says, hi guys, great visit Monday. Cheers. Yeah, it was good to see you, Andy.
It was lovely to see you. Yeah.
We know so many customers by name alone. I mean, obviously we know what Andy looks like now because he's done the review and everything. But yeah, it's always great to see customers by face, in person. Jacob says, cheers from across the pond. And cheers, or howdy, should I say, to Jacob. Chris Gunders says, afternoon, everyone. Michael Brimmer says, afternoon, people and Bobo. Received my items in less than 24 hours. Superb surface. Surface.
You're right, Dave.
Give it a... What did you put in here?
Gin and
because it's making
orange.
my tie do funny things.
Well, we'll pass it on to Mila as well, because Mila does.
He says, Think Fill Plus Outdone is my favourite card effect. It's definitely one of my favourite go-to effects, Michael. What is Takeaway like? Says Liam. We are going to be talking about Takeaway.
So many people asking about
Loads of people have been asking about it. Do you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah, okay.
Have we got it here?
So first of all,
come on, Alex.
while you're doing that, when I first saw Takeaway, I thought, well, that's a kind of a rip-off of Gaten Bloom's effect with the paper bag. So if you don't know what Gaten Bloom's one is like, this is an excerpt from his trailer. This is from a long, long time ago.
They give me the bag and they give me the torch. And they told me, well, you have just to eat your meal inside, you eat it up. So since this morning I'm eating the thing, but there's nothing, so... I'm very hungry by now. I'm very hungry. I don't know what to do. I'll just wait for the thing. Wow! McDonald's! Yeah, here we are. Well, which? If you have hungry too, you can have something.
So yeah, that is Gaten Bloom's version. I saw that at a lecture probably about 15, 20 years ago. And as soon as I saw this, I thought that's just a rip-off of Gaten's. But apparently it's not, is it? So,
No.
I mean, I don't know anything about this so far. I've not looked into it at all, other than seeing that and asking Jason, who looked into it. So yeah, tell us about it, Jason.
Yeah, I looked into it briefly. It is very good. Ultimately, and yeah, no, it's great. You can take out 3 McDonald's boxes. You've all seen the trailer, I'm guessing. Fries and a drink. The thing about it, I can see it working perfectly well. It works for those of you that know the. Do you remember when one of my first reviews we ever did was the. One of the first reviews I ever did was the Rubik's Cube in the DVD case. The boxes are formed in that way. So if you're thinking of putting stuff inside the boxes, you won't be able to. So you're basically taking out pop-up boxes and you're taking everything out. We haven't got onto Dem, guys, because I honestly believe it's going to take you at least an hour, maybe 2 hours to make this up. Everything is in there.
Yeah.
It packs flat and probably would play big when you've spent 2 hours building it.
What is the level of DIY in it though? I mean, is it tricky stuff?
Not hard.
Is it just
no.
Anyone can do it.
It's paper crafts basically.
Right,
Probably the trickiest bit is attaching what springs the boxes up.
Right.
So yeah, not tough at all. What
about the fries? You have to.
Yeah, the fries would be quite laborious, but again, once you've done it per fry, that you need to do it per fry, they're done. Once it's done, it's done. Once it's done, it's made. You even down to making the cup. You have to make everything. Okay.
You get the bag.
You don't get the bag.
Hang on. If you don't get the bag, how do you get the bags?
Well, I thought that was obvious, but it's nice to be shown.
Let's take a quick peek at the instructions. So, as you said earlier, some people just aren't thorough enough with their instructions. However, who is it who does Takeaway?
It is, it's actually by Julio Ibarra.
Julio Ibarra. Julio, well done on being extremely thorough with your instructions. Now,
beautiful work.
Julio is not English, so there is a voiceover, so it's not bad dubbing, it's a voiceover. But this is how thorough he is. We like this.
To do it with 2 bags. Pay attention to the video and how I'm going to show you how to ask for these 2 paper bags. Well, my friends, I'm going to tell you how to get these 2 paper bags, which is actually the bigger size that they have. I'm going to show you in this video how to ask for these paper bags. It's really simple. Just go to the drive-thru and buy a single cheeseburger, and once the clerk is going to give you the cheeseburger, ask him or her for 2 paper bags. I'm going to show you how to do that. Can I ask you a huge favor? Can you please give me 2 of these paper bags to go? Thank you very much. That was all. As you can see.
Just so you know, if you don't do it word for word, they will not give you those bags.
Well,
You
that was
have
a
to follow
drive-through
that.
though. What about if you actually
Don't
walked in?
walk in.
I haven't got a clue.
Don't
I haven't
walk
got a clue.
in. No,
Don't know. He hasn't done a video for that bit.
So yeah, there's other options out there. So
That will
let us
be-
know how you get on.
That will be in takeaway 2.
I think that's brilliant. I mean, we're
Oh,
not
it's
we're not
great.
taking a
It's
piss. We
brilliant.
love it. We
It's
think it's
brilliant.
brilliant. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's just show you and yeah.
My favourite bit of the whole video. That
Absolutely,
was. It's
yes,
really-
I couldn't believe
absolutely,
it. I
yeah.
couldn't
And
believe
you
it.
do get one in with it, don't you? You get
Yeah, it
one
turns out
anyway.
you do.
You haven't got to go to McDonald's. You get one with it
Yeah,
already.
I haven't even opened this. I just
Yeah.
watched the instructions. But yeah, there does seem to be one in the bag. But
But anyway, I like
fun.
the box of flowers from the bag. I think that's a great trick. So
Yeah.
I think that's a brilliant.
there's nothing to
version of
stop you doing that. The boxes in the cup do look very, very realistic to what you'd get from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I did almost think, are they real boxes? There's nothing to stop you switching that for a real burger if you wanted to. But yeah, it's a lovely thing. I'd say it's worth the money. There's a lot in here. You've just got to bear in mind that you've got to make it all. But once you've made it, there's no reason why you can't do exactly what he shows.
Once you make it, how long is it going to last?
Oh, it's strong cardboard. Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, I can't give you a number really. I mean,
No, I mean it's not something that's going
No,
to
it's
have
not
to be
just gonna fall
replaced
apart.
every
No.
2 months or
no,
something. It's
definitely
gonna
not. I
last,
wouldn't
yeah.
have thought so. I think it'll last you a long time.
Right, well there we go.
Maybe new bags occasionally, but you know how to ask for them now. So
Yeah, Liam, that is takeaway. Yeah, we like it. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. So right, okay. Brett Davies says, "Hey guys, love the ties. I'm always work during the lives. Enjoy the shows. Catch up later. Yeah, thank you. The ties are great. Should we tell them about the ties now? We might as well.
What
yeah,
ties? What are you talking about?
What ties? Yeah, what ties? So,
don't know what you
yeah,
mean.
there we go. They are great, aren't they? So we saw that we love these. They're just great. I mean, if you're a magician and you go to a table and you're in the middle of a trick and as you're talking, your tie just suddenly starts going up slowly like that. I just think that's hilarious. Absolutely brilliant. You can control it with your hand like I'm doing now, like that, or
Posture.
or you can just kind of like control it with your body a little bit. Depends on how tall you want it to go, but and how you clip it as well. So you can kind of control it quite well like that.
We've got a 40th birthday party to go to soon.
we do.
And I think these will be perfect for
Absolutely. Whose birthday?
Mr. Adrian Tritton's.
Ah, are we all
He's-
going to be
He's,
party?
I think we're all
he's
going.
only
Didn't
30. He's only
even know he was having a
31.
party.
He's
Oh,
only
yeah.
31.
There you go.
Nice.
Right, okay, so yeah, that is a tie. I can unclip that now and take them off.
Yeah,
if
you can use any tie, so you don't get a tie with it. You get the gimmick, which is hidden within your tie.
I mean, I'm pleased you're
Come-
taking yours off.
Comes off pretty easy. There we go.
I've tied mine to my belt, so it's not going to be as easy.
But just to show you, it does come off pretty easy.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
You set it up in about, what, 5 minutes? Less than that?
Yeah,
We set it up in 5
Yeah.
minutes. If you were
Less
doing it
than
at a
that.
gig,
Any
you'd
time.
obviously
Yeah.
you'd get used to
Any
the
tie,
position.
and I have
And,
to say, I find
they're-
it hilarious.
They are called, just
Magic
called Magic
Ties
Ties.
by Andy Hickman.
Yeah, $28.99 on the website. So,
Use
yeah.
any tie as well.
And it's perfect. It says it's perfect if you're on an escalator, or you're a sales representative.
Or good-looking woman walks past the table, you look at her,
Yeah.
and then it goes up, and hello. Viagra gags, there's going to be some Viagra gags about, some Viagra powder, put it on there, don't get it in your tie, ooh, hello, it comes up. There's all kinds of gags you can do. Right, Mark Holderwood is there. He says, hi chaps, Dave, did you test the spare balls for Wonder Pop as the 3 you sent don't fit? Mark, I will send you another one. So we have figured out that different lollipops have different sizes on the sticks. They're not all the same. So we drove them same size as the original and they are slightly different. So what I've done on some of them now is I have done 3 different holes, starting with the biggest, smaller and an even smaller one. So as you put it in, it's going to clip on one of them. So you've got like a stage that goes up, almost, kind of like a pyramid shape. So yeah, drop us an email to remind us, Mark, and we'll send you another one with the 3 holes drilled in, and you should be absolutely fine on it. But yeah, same with anyone else who's bought a spare one. If it doesn't fit, probably let us know. But yeah, depending on where we bought lollipops from, different size sticks. Who would have known? Right, Freddie says at least he has clothes on. Good point. Oh my God, the orange tie! I want it. That's my tie. It's my personal tie.
Actually, yeah, can we not? We should
Sorry,
show them.
sorry,
Can we
Dave.
show them some of your ties,
These are all your personal ties.
These are all
Let's
Dave's
not,
ties.
Let's not beat around the
Um,
bush. Let's
and
not
some-
sever all ties.
Where are they? They're a wonderful collection.
He's coming. He's
that I
probably got
suppose-
his hands full.
But did you wear these performing, Dave?
Yeah. I used to wear a tie while performing an awful lot, and over the years I've collected one or two. So yeah.
Oh my goodness me!
There's,
Look at Bobo.
bunch
Look
of
at Bobo.
ties there.
She's
What's that,
petrified
Bobo?
of him.
Yeah. There's quite a few ties over there. That was a cool one. Yeah, there we are. But no playing card ties.
There was a playing card. There was one. Yeah.
Bonsel's ties, ladies and gentlemen.
So yes,
The ties of Lord
Look at
Bonsall.
that.
people just don't have ties anymore. I don't know why. Right, on we go. TGI tie day, says Nigel Quinn. Good afternoon, chaps. I hope you all had a good week. Roffy, that was said by the way. Roffy, was it Roffy? Rolf? Ruffle.
Rolf?
Ruffle? I want to buy one.
Oh,
Oh,
Isn't
roll
that
on the floor.
Rolf
Roll on
laughing?
the floor laughing.
I want to buy one of those ties now. So that's James Hudson. Ryan says, can you talk about Majesty, please? Do we have Majesty in?
We have.
do
We
have
haven't
Majesty.
had time to look at it yet, have we?
Ask us again next week, Ryan.
We'll do it next
can we
week.
put that on the list to do next
Yeah.
week?
Yeah,
then?
I'll do
Yeah.
it.
It was on the
I
list
don't
for
even
this
know what
week.
Majesty is. Which one's Majesty?
It's the one I showed you with the 4 cards back to back, and then the queens turn round.
Oh,
one at a
Sebastian
time.
Cowbury one.
That's the
one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a bit like
Yeah.
that.
okay.
We got a pen. We haven't got a pen. Pen.
I can remember.
Good afternoon, all. Great ties, says Martin. Jonas says nice ties. And hi, guys. Adrian Tritton, yes, 3 hours. Let's do it. Freddie says, is that tie what happened when magicians get overexcited? Yes, Freddie, that is pretty much exactly it. Today is the last day I can try and get in early as off next week. I'm back to regular work, says Pete Meacham.
Oh yeah, of course. It's all kind of kicking back off. Isn't it?
Everyone's gone back to work. I need that tie, says George Grayson. Go down well at school, George.
Amazing
still
at school,
kids
isn't
wear
it?
ties
Yeah,
at
they
school,
do, yeah.
They do,
Yeah.
Imagine that at school and assembly, just sat there and it.
Yeah.
Going to be confiscated in no time.
Grayson!
Brian says still holding out for 24-hour live special. Hey, yeah, 24-hour Magic Live Marathon. We could do that. I'm up for that. Kenny Cadabra says, hi Bobo and crew, it's PropDog Friday. Yippee! Finley, was it second?
Were you second? Oh, I don't know who you were. Yeah, I think you were.
Yes, you were. Indeed. Finley, I thought you were first, mate, but just...
Who was first?
Yeah, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eamon says, hi guys, I'm gonna move this up so I can see a bit better. There you go, that's better. Do you want to go, Bobs? Hi guys, love the tie, says Eamon. Oi oi, Savaloy, says Kevin Crooms.
Kevin.
Andy Tingley, I want that tie. You can buy the ties, guys, they are for sale. Well, not the ties, the gimmick themselves. So if you want the tie, you have to buy your own, or use your own.
We'll make Dave an offer. he can't
Enjoying
refuse.
drinking out my PropDog mug, says George Grayson. You're most welcome, George. So what are you
I said,
saying?
make Dave an offer he can't refuse. That's a Bonsall special, that tie.
Stan Airy, greetings from Crowthorne, and to you, Stan. And
Nice
yes,
balls.
Should we
Nice balls,
mention,
Stan.
mention airy balls?
yes, airy balls.
Airy
yeah,
balls.
we've got some of Stan's airy balls here.
So these are the.
These are brilliant.
So these are the chop cup ones. They come in
So
a.
close up cam.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's bring them in.
Close up cam.
The chop cup ones come in a pack of 2. One magnetic, one non-magnetic. They come in yellow as well, but I've only got the yellow.
Well, they come in lots of colours, really, don't they? Stan is.
Yeah, if you want a blue or you want something a bit different.
Stan's got some amazing colours.
So you could even do a cups and balls where they change
There we
colours.
go. Right, okay, let me just get the cable around here. So these are the amazing balls. There we are. So yeah, Stan came into the shop yesterday, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
showed us these, and we immediately snapped the load up. Do you want to get the final loads ones as well?
Yep.
These are perfectly magnetised as well for most chop cups.
So I presume they're
really
one
good.
magnet, one non-magnet.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
Yeah.
Okay,
These are all just
And that's a
standard.
15mm,
that's amazing.
and that's a
Stan, they are beautifully made.
that's a 60mm one.
Look at those.
They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're not too heavy, and they handle really well. So you don't have to bash the chop cup down. The magnet
No.
is just right.
They also don't roll very far either. Unlike a standard crochet
Yeah.
ball will roll.
And they're quiet. Important, they're quiet. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
So-
really good. They're
you're
really
not going to
good.
hear that drop.
We
so,
bit his hand
very
off.
good. Highly
Um,
impressed, Stan.
And
Right,
they are. Do we know how much they are?
Yeah, but they're between.
$19.99 for the set of the two
they're
small
between,
ones.
Between $12.99 and $18.99.
Depending on sizes
Depending on
and
which one you
shapes
go
and stuff,
for.
Yeah, yeah.
So have a look.
Right, has someone given those ties Viagra, says Jay Callan. Chris says, oi Jason, watch the Bournemouth bashing.
Sorry, I'm a Southampton fan, so I kind of need to. Portsmouth are so rubbish, I can't even don't bother with them anymore.
Yo dog a nice tie, says James Chin. What was that comment last week about doggers in the car park?
That was good, wasn't it?
Roger Minton says hi. Josh says I could come to you guys this week, but for sure next week. Sorry, you couldn't come to you guys this week, for sure next week. Anytime,
next
George.
week,
Josh, always happy to have you. What happened to the boards? Says David Harris.
Oh gosh.
Well, the boards are here actually.
What would we do without you, David?
I haven't reordered mine yet.
There's one board.
There is a third board.
The third board we haven't got a clip for yet, but this week, yes, we do have. Hang on, let's go into the zoom cam. We do have the puppies Lux boards. So there we go.
Balls.
So Bobo likes that as well, don't you, Bobes? There we are. What's that? Yeah, you like that?
That isn't the order.
Bobo's judging it, by the way. Yeah.
Confirm.
So yeah, we do have that. We're going to put it up here at some point. We haven't got a chance to do that yet, but that is going to remain down there. And we'll get that sorted. So yeah, you asked, we gave. So no more kids magic on the tricks board. Now make those ties sing and dance, says Jonas.
Oh gosh, that's us for hours on Monday now, isn't it?
What about the 24-hour marathon? Just singing and dancing ties. Yeah, there we go. Gary Parsons says, hi Dave, please can you tell me if the Triad coins are good quality? In your opinion, are they worth the price? Yes, Gary. They are very well made. We've had a lot of kudos. We've sold a lot of them and a lot of feedback from them saying they're brilliant. So absolutely well worth it. Now, but no, done that one. Which do you think is better, AnyWeb or Now 2.0? I don't know. I couldn't say. I don't really play with. I haven't played with either of them.
I haven't played with either of them, but I would say the ultimate sort of amount of choice you have with AnyWeb would put it above for me, just because you can force anything from any website.
Right.
I just think they choose Netflix, you can do a Netflix force. They choose anything.
Something like that is difficult. With Triad coins, yes, we've looked at them, we play with them, it's easy to see. But when it comes to downloads, unless you use them on a regular basis, we can't open up and go, oh, yes, okay, that's that, because it's all online. It depends what you're doing. So you're much better off going to a forum, something like the Magic Cafe, and just putting a search in there and finding out what the people are saying about them, people who use them in the real world.
AnyWeb has been far more popular, I'd say.
Well, we've sold a few now too.
Yeah.
This
We
week.
have sold a few, but yeah, I think AnyWeb's winning.
Peter Burke is there. He says, afternoon, guys. Gerald says, hi, Dave. I'm planning to buy a Zed Fold wallet. Can you show how thick or thin it is, and if there's a credit card pocket? Thank you. Yes, we do have a video on the website, Gerald, but I'll show you anyway.
We're still on the Zoom cam, but that's fine. I'm just very zoomed.
Are we zoomed? Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's all right. I can.
Alex's tie is just going to.
Maybe they just want to look at my face and your face and not Alex's.
Maybe.
It happens. There we go. Right. So here is the Zed Fold wallet.
Face.
And hello, what's going on with that?
How come you? What's?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Right, it locked onto the. Thing. Right. Okay. So this is the Zed Fold. That's how thick or thin it is, and anything. Do you want to hold that?
Yep.
There we go. Anything you put into this zip pocket over here can be retrieved from this zip pocket over here, like that. So, and then we've got the independent slot there and a slot there as well. So yeah, that is the Zed Fold. It is about that thin over there.
And there's a very good routine for the Zed Fold wallet in John Luca's Uncovered book, which is a bit of a bargain. I think it's less than £20 or something. And
is that the one you did the review of?
Have I done a review of it? I think I probably did.
I think you did.
I think I did. It's brilliant. It's like real workers, entertainers, card tricks, really. Really good book.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. George Grayson says he'll be making loads more gimmicks to show us in August. Looking forward to that, George. Chris says, are we demming Majesty today, guys? No, we just said about that. We'll do it next week. We've got a feeling it's going to be, yeah. Timmy Taylor, hello mate. He says earlier tonight, but still on call. Evening all. Evening Timmy. Stuart says, afternoon all. Please can you dem the peak on the Jack's wallet, please? Yeah, we've demmed it quite a few times in the past, but we'll show you very quickly now.
A video of Impromptu Magic. You brushing up on your books?
No, I just wondered why they were there.
All right. Yeah, we were demoing it quite a lot of Blackpool actually. A lot of people sort of didn't quite get the knack
Yeah.
But it's a lot easier than
So
people think.
let's go across back onto the close-up camera again. Then it's easiest to see on that. If you want to grab that, Jason. So the Jack's wallet, okay, I can show both sides like that, and to get my peak I need to put something in here. I'm going to put in the PropDog business card, just like that, close it up like that. I can now get the peak, I can see clearly what's on that, come back down, open it back up, close it, and we are all done. It's as simple as that. So let's give you an example of how it's going to work. If you want to hold the camera, I'm going to go onto the big one for a second. Just write something on there, don't let me see, Alex. And then when you're happy, turn it face down. Continue to look.
No, I'm just going to write something. All right.
Just anything, and then when you're done, just hold it face down.
Yep.
Is that all done?
Yep.
Turn around. Okay, right. So I'm going to go back over to the zoom cam. Okay, so again, it's going to open this. I'm going to put this into there like so. Close it up, so there's no way I can see back down in here, but I can easily tell you that that said the word Bobo on it. Like that.
That is cool.
So
Isn't
it? That is actually as simple as that. So from the front over there, you can see it's going to open. That goes in there. Oops, so let's close it back up. That's now in there. I can now see that at the corner of my eye, and then open, get it back out, and you're completely clean. So that is the Jack's wallet.
And
That's great.
I know what I like about it. It's a really big peak, so you're not going to have to go back for a second glance.
No, I could see that.
I could actually see the entire business card, even the outside. It's a full window basically view.
No lighting conditions, nothing like that to mess about with.
No electronics. All is good. Right, Frank Valenti says, do you stock Ring Escape by Phantasm? It's an old ring and shoelace effect, and they reissued a bunch of years ago. Jason will love it. Check out the demo on YouTube. Very amazing. I don't think we do sell it.
Who's
but
it by? Sorry.
Phantasma. Phantasma Magic. We'll look
Rings
into
a
that.
bell. What was it? Ring on shoelace.
No, Ring Escape.
Oh, Ring Escape.
Yeah, Ring Escape.
It's where you have a ring and the shoelace, and they kind of yeah.
Oh, we'll look into that. I think I might have seen it with the little magnets in the string. Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Bob Torrado says, hurrah, it's Friday and PropDog is now live. Great way to start a holiday weekend in the US. Yes.
Oh, yes. Happy holidays in the US for everybody.
Getting a massive US following now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course it is, isn't it? 4th of July. Yeah. Happy
holidays.
July,
That's what they're saying up.
Yeah.
It is what they say. Yes.
So don't they all sit in traffic on 4th of July?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Don't you just sit? You're just stuck
Yeah,
on the freeways.
and he burnt turkey.
Yeah.
Robert Van Buren says, would have been quicker, but I had 2 live notifications come up and hit the wrong one.
Oh,
Okay.
classic excuse that is, RVB.
Scott Barrington says, yes, sorry, True. Yeah, True by Lenny Manningfield. It is very good, mate. Yeah, I would highly recommend that.
Yeah, it's great.
Peter Burkett says, love the ties. Andy Tigley, Dave, you forgot to do 1D to my wife Monday. Andy, you forgot to ask me, mate. That's what it is. You need to ask me again. Or remind me at least. Hey guys, says Ricky Locke, and thanks gents, says Walter. Andy Tingley, my new best friend is Bobo. P.S. Dave, we loved your drink. Yes, Andy got to try my kombucha and did like it.
It's very good.
It is good, yeah. Josh Crayford says, do you guys sell Cohort classic playing cards? Don't know.
No.
I don't think so, Josh. Have a look on the website. If they do sell them somewhere like Murphy's, we can always get them in for you. Adrian Twitton, the mystery package you guys sent remains unopened, and the wife is not allowing me near it until the 23rd. It's killing me not
I
opening
don't know what he's talking about.
No, nor do I.
I've no idea what you're talking about, Adrian.
Nor do I.
Any
I hope,
ideas,
that,
Dave?
I hope that sample I sent off hasn't got mislaid.
Well, a urine sample.
Yeah,
Stool
it
sample.
was a big one.
Oh. Jonas says, all set for a long live. It's 5 o'clock here, so coffee, beers, snaps, and ice cream. Bring it on.
Blimey.
We need to go and visit Jonas.
Because it's Jonas in Sweden as well, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, we'll go visit
Oh,
Jonas,
we've
and we'll go
been
and visit. We're discussing today,
We were.
actually, that we should go and not we should.
We.
I should go and
The
do a
royal-
road trip
the
to go
royal
see
we.
Otter. Well, you guys can come if you want to pay.
I think
for your
what
tickets
would
and
be
everything
funny
as well.
is if you think you're going off to see Otter on your own, and we're already there when you get there.
That would be good.
That would
Who would be running the shop?
Mila?
Yeah, on our own. Yeah.
Mila and Mel.
Saw that a Blackpool takeaway, says Peter Burkett. James Samuel. Hello, mate. I hope you're all
Hi,
as
buddy.
well. He says, have you covered the code can effect? Just joined. We did that last week, James. So check out last week's live, and we do like it, by the way. It is
Really
down
good.
there. Do you
Really
wanna
good.
If you want to see one, we can get one out quickly now. I'll show you my little production. Ultra Cokes to George Grayson. Michael Brimmer, put us out of our misery. What's the effect with the tyres called? How much are they? There's a bit of a delay on it, I guess. So Jonas says, what? You need to ask for bags. What? Oh, yeah. For the takeaway. Yeah.
Well, it's probably because in different countries they're not quite the same. There's several reasons why.
Rob
Yeah,
James,
I think McDonald's change their bags
They
probably
do,
quite
yeah.
often, don't they? So
You need to make sure you get the right size as well.
The large ones.
Yeah, Rob James, or Rob Jane, should I say, says, hi guys, does a £2.50p coin unique gaff consist of current coins? If you have time, could you quickly show one on cam? Yeah, have we got any stock?
I think we do. And that's my favourite. That's my favourite combination for a coin unique.
That's good.
£2.50p, mine too. Yeah, I think that's the most deceptive one.
There we are.
You got the size
that
change
is,
and the shape change.
It is utterly brilliant. We should, in fact, we'll do very quickly on the close-up cam. We did this last week just
That
to
looks
show.
great on the table there.
Let me just open that. There we go. You see how good it looks. I mean, it really is so realistic. That shine just does everything for it. There we go.
Amazing.
Right, who's next on here? Baby, your tail is right in my view. Come on, there you go. Robert Van Buren says, I love the Ultra Coke I received this week after your review last week. Yeah, it is great. I really do like it. It's, I mean, I like productions and appearances anyway, so that is going to be always right up my street. Have you got
Strasser.
Go on there. Okay, so here is a, do you want to grab that, Jace?
Yep.
I'm going to go onto the iPhone as in again. So here we have the coin unique. Oh, that one's got a bit of dirt on it, but that will.
Oh, we've got another one.
Just needs a bit of a polish, but you can see there we are. That is that. And the. Do you want to grab another one? You got one?
That was a bit dirty, wasn't it?
A little bit dirty on some of them. All it is is just a little bit of
Just
oil.
they're old coins, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just a bit of oil or something from the manufacturing. But I'll show you how good they are.
Keep the secret. Don't want to get
There you go.
told off.
So there we are. That is the.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. And says, there you go.
Brilliant.
Good shot there by Bobo.
It's actually
Come on,
a
Bobo.
trick
Up.
my brother still talks about as one of the most amazing.
Well, my favourite way of doing
it. He's still got no idea how it's done or anything, and he knows about the odd coin gaff, but he just blown away by that.
Well, my favourite way is just grabbing someone's hand like that, holding it out flat. I've tucked a 50p under the watch, put a glass on the hand, 50p, £2 on top of it, get them to cover the glass with the other hand. Okay, so you say there's no way you can get that out. Name a coin, shake the glass, one coin's gone, take it out. They can examine everything and then say behind your watch, and they look behind the watch and the coin's there. Simplest little effect, and it's brilliant. It kills, absolutely kills. The glass isolating it just does that with their emotions, you know. They love it. Right, Nigel Quinn says, Takeaway was at Blackpool and has an amazing trailer and tutorial. Have you checked out Magic Jeans Spider Hand ITR? No, I haven't, Nigel, but we shall check that out because the guy's going to write it down.
Now, I think I have seen this.
Magic Jeans?
I think I have seen this. Somebody asked me about this a while back.
Magic Jeans Spider Hand ITR.
Is it... Hold on. Isn't the Spider Hand the thing that... Do you remember when you came back from Blackpool? Was it Adam?
Oh, Adam Wayne Evans was talking about the little wristband with the ITR. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Is it? Oh, if that's what it is, then yeah, we have seen it. In which case, that is brilliant. Yeah. Ottar. Spider Hand. Yeah. Ottar says, are the boxes in takeout made from cardboard or Tyvek?
As I said, I haven't.
They look like cardboard.
Open up,
have
have a look.
cardboard.
Yeah, we'll open up now, Ottar, and have a look. How much for the ties, says Roy Brownlow? They are $28.99. Romaine says, something about French. Not
that
sure,
in French?
Romaine. Yeah.
They're cardboard.
Yeah, it is Francais.
So look.
That's the fries container.
Oh yeah, it's almost the same cardboard you get on a
They're almost.
takeaway box, but they're
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh, whoops.
They should pop out.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, because we've got less bands on them.
Do you know, I am tempted to put this together because I think I might actually.
Ties are great, says Michael Gutman. Thank you, Michael. Brian Robson says, I thought thought it might have gone last week when I wasn't able to watch. On about the connecting to the lives. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that, Brian. We'll have to look into it. Scott says, Ty will be great when chatting up a fit girl. So many punchlines. Absolutely.
I thought it said fat girl for a minute. I don't know.
Each to their own, Alex.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, it's like easier.
Oh, you best stay there or the balloon will
Each
get
to
you.
their
Ooh. That makes you poop when you do that, doesn't it? Hang on, put that down there so Bobo doesn't jump down for a bit. There we are. Right. Adrian says, Dave, you need to check your Facebook invites more often. You are certainly on the list. Lockdown off. Adrian, honestly, I've got something like 5,000 friends on Facebook, about 4,500 of which I have no idea who they are, and that results in an awful lot of messages, and most of the messages can just be hi all the way down, or spam, or so much stuff that I have to set myself time to go through my Facebook messages. You know, it's like 1 hour a week, just sitting down, just going through them. No.
It's Dal. Oh, he's got too many friends.
No, it's through the company. All I'm saying is that that does mean that if you contact me via Facebook on the Dave Bonzel page, chances are I won't see it for quite some time, or I can miss it. I often miss so many messages. If you contact us via Facebook on the PropDog site, then everyone's going to see it. These guys keep an eye on it regularly, or by email it'll be seen. But by messaging me on Facebook, personally, yeah, it's just a nightmare trying to keep on top of everything, mate.
I think maybe you did and we didn't tell him.
Right, Patrick says, happy Friday guys, purchased Wonder Pop a weekish or so ago. Good idea to include the Magic Bubble stickers. Showed off my effect to my nephew. Great reaction. I'm not a children's entertainer, far from it, but good to have this effect. Always a great service. Cheers. You're most welcome, Patrick.
Yeah, little trick,
it is a great trick. I mean, I'm not really performing much anymore, but if I was still regularly performing, it would 100% be in my case for that table when you've got a couple of kids on the table, or sometimes at weddings they have, you know, 10 tables of adults and all the kids on one table. You can just go down there and it's a perfect trick for them. And adults love it too, though. Adults love it as well. George Grayson says, any giveaways this week? We might be doing a giveaway a little bit later on.
Yeah, we can.
Brian Robson says, giveaway today, everyone gets a tie. Michael says, 4 months trying to finally catch a live show. Yes, Mike, great, you made it. Fantastic. I kept saying to you, Michael, join us one day.
Did we not say we were going to give away to somebody that asked for?
Yeah, we're going to give something away, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Absolutely, yeah.
Crosswise.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do it now?
Well, I just thought we were going to do it when... No, it doesn't matter. We'll do it later. It's up to you. You're the boss, Lord Bonsall.
Let's get through the comments. Come on.
Have you got any PD shirts in, says George? Not yet, George, but we are working on it. We are working on it. So Michael Cooley says, any new kids magic?
Well, takeaway, I would say, is definitely part of that.
Family magic.
That's a yes.
Yep. We've got some more coming in, I think. I can't remember. Yes, we have. I've just placed in a new order, so we have some amazing stuff coming in the next week or so. Some really, really cool things. Yeah, I'm very excited. So takeaway, I would say this week is the main kids effect. This week. I'll show you
something so exciting. I had to contact you after hours, didn't I? When I saw the email that you were just like, yeah.
Nick Crown, hello mate, I hope all is well, it's been a while. Nick says, hi guys, any idea when you'll be getting Matrix art back in? We will be getting it back in as soon as it's available again. It's not available, it hasn't been available for about 2 weeks now. It's out of stock worldwide, so once Murphy's get it back in, then we'll get it back in. But knowing how much work goes into that, I shudder to think what poor Michael Chatelaine is sitting there doing all day, every day for the last few months trying to get more of those made. But yeah, they will be back in, and when they do, we'll have them right away. Roy says, I've ordered magic tie. Can Dave include one of his ties with it, please? You want my ties?
We should give you a refund if we start sending out your ties with it.
I can give you a tie, but if you let me choose, Roy, it'd be the worst one I've got. But Roy, if you want one of the ties, let us know, and I'll let you choose here live on the show.
You, Roy. We love Roy.
You can choose one of my ties. You can have any one you want.
Look at that. Yeah. That'd go on eBay for three times.
Well, one of them is about 200 quid. See if you can guess which one. Yeah. Sean Max says, looking forward to today's show. This is my 50th birthday on the 13th, and I'm looking forward to last minute ideas. Happy 50th for the 13th, then, Sean. But we'll see you next week anyway. Ian Thomas, not see you, but on the live, you know what I mean. Ian Thomas says, awesome, Tony Awesome Dawson. Those ties should be 3 SM required. Wearing for club Zoom nights. 3 SM. What's 3 SM? 3 SM required.
Is it some form of magic club?
Not sure what that is, Ian. Miles Dunn says, are the magic ties made in China or Taiwan?
Very good. Very good. Actually, the main bulk comes from Thailand.
Oh. Touche.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Nottingham. I don't know. I'm desperate now.
Yeah, Bristol. I'm in Bristol.
Sure, man. I love the look of your balls.
The airy balls.
Is that the airy balls? Yeah. George Grayson, some people want me to start selling gimmicks. Well, yeah.
Do it, George. You little
Absolutely,
entrepreneur.
go for it, George, yeah.
Dragon's Den for magic. Oh,
Baby's about to
caught a
poop on
chest
the
there.
wall. Matthew Colley says, please.
All right.
Rita's there in Australia. Says hello. A group of us are tuning in from the lucky country Australia.
Wow.
Yay, one of my favourite countries. I have so much family in Australia and so many friends, and I've never been to Australia and never met the family I've got over there. I keep saying I'll go over there.
Do you
Yeah,
once.
that's another one of those places where I'd like to go.
Do you
Just
accept
the
them on
whole
Facebook?
outback looking
Yeah.
and everything else. I'd love to go and check it all out.
So again?
Do you accept them on Facebook as well?
What? I accept everyone on Facebook. Doesn't matter who they are, I'll accept them. Yeah.
Oh, I love Dave's Facebook. It's brilliant.
Stan Harry says thank you guys. You're most welcome. Tony Dawson says I agree. I'll stick it in the club rules. Timmy Taylor,
right.
go Saints. Josh Wood, do you guys make illusions? Not really, Josh. No, we don't have the space downstairs. Being in London, every square centimetre costs about £1 million.
Wow.
So yeah, well, more than that. Yeah, we don't really have the space down in the workshop. If we had a bigger workshop, we'd definitely be making illusions, but we just don't have them, I'm afraid, Josh. But I know a few people who make them, so if you want some contacts, let us know. Neil says Jason's tie is making me pretty excited.
You and me both, big boy.
Finley says I can just imagine myself with that tie standing in the school cafeteria queue, just waiting. Just
It'll be
playing it
brilliant.
cool.
It'll be so good. They're well worth it. I'll
Just
tell you
playing
what.
it straight face and just letting it go. Yeah.
I did it in the post office.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, they were laughing. They were killing themselves. It was brilliant.
We just got set up to do the show and
I
just
didn't
testing the
realise.
ties out, and then we realised we had to do the last post one. So Alex says I'm going up
So
in the
not only
tie.
that, he's
Yeah.
nipped down there on a moped.
On a
Yeah,
moped,
okay.
tie.
Oh, I
waving
did
in the
it
wind.
to a woman at zebra crossing as
Time.
well. Yeah. Honestly, you wouldn't believe.
Tie flapping in the wind.
You're waiting to bump into someone. You're just. Oh.
It's a good social media video
it's
as well.
great.
Just walking
So
around, just
fun.
doing it straight face and just seeing people's reactions. That would be a good one.
You can always do is put like a snack there or a drink.
I wish I'd have invented it. Dan Slater says, how is the hoop and glass skills coming along, lads? Well, the hoops only just arrived today. They're around
beautiful.
here somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
So we only managed to get hold of 3 hoops. And these 3, well, Jason, Alex and Mila.
And Mila.
have bought all 3 of the hoops. So you guys kind of have them. They kind of get first call being here first. So we are getting more. Don't worry, but we can only get 3 on the first batch, and then we got another 20 or so coming in a few weeks or so. But yeah,
They take a little
all
bit
ready
of
to go.
preparing, but
We
they've
also-
made a big difference, actually. Did you do that?
No, Mila did it. So Mila says, have we got any sandpaper? So what for? Just to sand these
Brilliant.
down, and next thing I know, she's sanding them. I didn't realise they're a little bit rough, but yeah.
We also haven't got the glasses yet. The glasses are taking some time.
Right,
so
you
we've
did get
been
the
using.
glasses. You did get the glasses.
We did get the glasses over wrong.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
had to send them back.
Not our fault.
No. But we have been. I had a quick play earlier with some. What's that stuff called?
Rubber cement.
Rubber cement. Thank you.
Oh.
I was using bottles of rubber cement instead. Which is
But
fun.
we saw Bubba. If you
Oh,
Google
check it out.
Bubba Hoop and Glass,
We're getting him
he's
on
on the
next week.
Paul
Paul.
Daniels Magic Show. Sorry, Paul. He's a smidge. He's a smidge better. Do you think?
I'd say more than a smidge better. Yeah. I mean, Paul managed to get, was it 3 or 4 in one go?
Yeah.
This guy was doing like 7 or 8 just as though it's nothing.
Spins, yeah.
He's very much like Charlie Fry, if you know Charlie Fry.
Oh, it's brilliant.
In fact, I actually think he's better than Charlie Fry.
I think he
I
might.
mean, Charlie Fry is a legend and amazing, but this guy was incredible. So yeah, Bubba. Is it Bubba?
Bubba.
Buba, hoop and glass, and yeah, check out the video. Not
amazing.
during the live, after the live.
Amazing.
Gary Parsons, triad coins are great, mate. So well made and always gets a big hit. Well recommended. So Scott. Ottar says, I think I bought the last 2 ring escapes a while ago. George Grayson, is lighted up any good? We will be talking about it very shortly, George. It is very good. Look at your price range, my friend, but we will be talking about it very, very soon.
You'd probably make one, George, in
Yeah, we'll
20
teach you
minutes.
how to make
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Roy Brownlow says, bought Ring Escape, a non-magnetic version at Blackpool. Screws. Okay. Don Nerfield says, hi guys. Hello,
Hi,
Don.
Don.
Hope you're all as well. Simon says, hello everyone. I want to thank Alex for his book reviews. Books are so important. You can't find theory, tips and creativity in
No,
it. So you can find theory,
Yes, you can.
tips and creativity in it. They deserve more attention amongst magicians. Kind regards, Simon. Simon, wise words, my friend. Absolutely. Everyone just watches videos these days or downloads. Yeah, not enough attention on books. And books are great in your bookcase as well. You can just bring a book out, scan through it. You can find things really quick, much better. And put your own interpretation on them as well. Peter Burkett says, look out for the fresh snack tonight, dropping in at 8 p.m. Looks good.
Oh, goodness me.
What? What?
What's that?
Just the worst thing ever, that.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, I disagree. Fresh snack. We saw it the other day.
Oh, what, the M&M packet?
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh,
Ooh,
what a
Peter.
logo!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, but it's the one that goes to the Doritos at the end. Do you remember the one we watched the other day?
Oh, the one that felt. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, the one with the M&M.
Well, we're not sure. Well,
It's as good as the
Well,
M&M
put it this
one.
way: at 8 p.m. tonight, I will not be looking out for that. I will be watching the Grand Prix because the Grand Prix is back on. Yes.
I'll just point out to you, it's as good as the M&M one.
Is it? Definitely Grand Prix. Yes. Well, it's only qualifying, but I'll be watching qualifying
Honestly,
1 and
look at
qualifying
it.
2.
Look at it, make your own mind up. But crikey, there's some.
Andrew Corrigan says, any chance of a demo of the cards to banknotes trick? Can't remember the name. Hope you guys are well. Stacked. Yeah, so we did Stacked last week, and we did get an email from the man of the creator. Who was
very nice guy.
Yes,
it
very
was
nice
lovely,
guy.
yeah.
Andy,
Saying
I can't
that
remember, I don't know.
we could have done a better job. Apparently, we could have done a better job of the magical moment on it. I don't know whether the whole instructions were watched, but yeah.
I got back to him. I got back to
He
him.
was very nice about it. I have
Yeah.
to say, I did review the trick as such, and I think someone else has done. Shin Lim's done a little YouTube video or TikTok video of him doing it.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm still not convinced it's good.
What, it doesn't even look good with Shim doing it?
No, and also I just don't. It's like I don't know. There's just nothing to it. It's over too quickly, and it doesn't really make much sense. I don't quite. But you know, I mean, Shin Lim made it look better than I did, obviously. But
Shim Ling can make that move look amazing.
Yeah.
Or even that move.
But I mean, he had the angles right and perfect. But it was strictly for social media the way
Yeah.
he did it.
It's I will say it all the time. It's tough doing it on the live, isn't it? With that camera, and it's mad.
With
And the other
limited
thing
practice
is,
time as well. I mean, there's no way we can practice every trick in here to perfection. We're not the kind of shop that gets thousands of customers walking in every day, so we don't have demos here. You know, we can dem stuff to a certain extent, but we'd be bankrupt if we paid somebody to just dem tricks all day long or learn all the tricks in the shop. He wouldn't last 5 minutes as a shop. So, you know, we've got to rely on being able to dem it confidently. If we can't dem it competently, we won't do it. But it doesn't mean to say we won't dem it perfectly. We can dem it competently, but there's a difference between demming something perfectly and competently.
it also says a lot about our opinion that people seem to either be bothered by it or take it, you know, as read, which is
absolutely,
great.
yeah,
But after all, it, you know, is our opinion.
Yeah.
That fresh snack is a perfect example of that.
Yeah, everything we say in review is our opinion. I mean,
you
it's
don't have
like
to sign.
Debut and Fragment, we didn't like any of them. We hated them, but I think Tyler Lumsford on his review gave it a 9 out of 10 for Debut. Why, I don't know, but there we go. Some people like things and
Well, some
other
people don't give an opinion, though, do they? I think there's some people, they just sort of talk about what you get in the box.
There's a lot of fence sitting, isn't there?
Or yeah, what you get in the box, and then it's a bit like, you know, if it's...
Yeah, they tell you all about it, but they don't actually tell you if they like it or not.
Yeah, whereas I think we're more happy with our opinions, and we can disagree.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
we're,
there's a
we're lucky in
disagreement
that
coming
we all come from a performing background. I mean, me, I did a lot of adult stuff, commercial magic for many, many years. Jason does kids magic, adult does... Jason does children's magic, Alex does adult magic as well. We've been out there in the real world. We know what works, what doesn't. So, I mean, sometimes you see reviews from youngsters who... You know, they're giving reviews on a product, but you know, the chances are they've never done a paid gig in their life, or they've only ever done social media magic. So, you know, if you're looking for a review on a trick from a standpoint of someone who goes out there and does it in the real world, or someone who does it in front of a computer for whatever reason, then yeah, you can take your own opinion on that one. So, right, Andy Tingley says, thanks for that. Jay, I'm eating a chocolate eclair. David Harris says, your light is going crazy behind you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's
is that-
flickering.
It was doing that this morning, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like disco.
Yeah. You read out those. I'm going to stop that because that's annoying me as well. No.
Where are we?
It's because
our light is going crazy behind us. It
we're
is.
practicing our dancing for Adrian's party.
Thanks,
That's why.
George. We did show Stack last week. What's up with the light?
Fixed.
One of the lights. Crikey. Everyone loves the light, don't they?
Yeah.
It is annoying, Scott. Yeah, we've sorted it out now, hopefully.
It's the transform, the LED transform one is gone. It happens. I've ordered them over every sort of 2 years. I have to keep replacing them, so I'll get that sorted later on. But yeah, now you mention it, that's annoying me as well. Simon, I was wondering how to polish your coins and expand the shell. For example, $50 sets. My set has some corrosion, green dirt. Any tips for from products or methods? I mean, for us here, we'll just use a small wire wool, but wire brush on a rotating, kind of like a buffing machine. But for you, I would recommend just going and getting yourself some Duraglit or some Brasso. You can get the ones that come in wadding pre soaked, if you like, in it, and just clean them up, and they'll come up shiny as new in no time. You could always try soaking them in vinegar overnight as well. That might take a little bit of the sheen off it, or the corrosion off it. But yeah, any problems, give us a shout, or just send them in and we'll clean them up for you. That's no problem. Jonas says, I hope you made air holes in the mystery packet. In the mystery packet, what's
Adrian's
that?
mystery packet.
Oh, right, okay.
But trust me, you wouldn't want air holes.
Hello, what are you doing, madam? Where are you going?
I'll carry on. Dave's legged it.
You got that? There you go.
Oh, he's gone.
RE Takeaway asks for a sea bag. They'll know what you're wanting. Then some stores might insist on you paying the extra 5p for it though. A sea bag. No idea what that is.
Maybe that's the size. Is it?
Andrew Vaughan says, afternoon gents. Ottar, of course you should come and visit Sweden. Is that how far behind we are? Alan Robson, Spider Hand is a wristband and I highly recommend it. Thanks Alan. So
Here's what we thought.
Stacey says you'll need to fix your flickering light in the back. I'm glad everyone's pointing that out. Dave, can you dem that coin unique effect with a glass on your hand and coin under watch? Yeah, I can dem it for you. It's no problem at all. We've got it out still.
What's that, sorry?
The coin in hand, coin unique.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jason, do you want to put my watch on, mate? Boba, come on, up there. We haven't got any 50s.
There's one. What's going on here?
There might be one on my desk.
Aha, there we go. Wonderful.
Right, I've got your calculator up, but don't know if I've done that. It's nice, that, isn't it?
Right, I need a glass as well.
Never thought about an Apple Watch. Quite
Oh,
comfy.
you'll like them.
Quite comfy.
Glass.
He's off again.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
More about lights flickering in the
Nigel's got
background.
one on its way.
Right, shall we zoom in on this? Got a main can zoom, and let's move that down a bit to
It's
there.
a comfortable watch.
It is a comfy watch,
Oh,
isn't it?
I'm very
There we go.
impressed.
Didn't you have a Turner watch?
Yeah.
In fact, would you
Didn't
like
you
to see a
spend a lot of
trick?
money on a Turner one?
Would you like to see a trick?
Look, my wife watches this.
Yes,
I would love to see a
I need
trick.
to borrow your hand. Hold your hand there, and I'm going to put that glass on there like that. Now keep that glass level, and don't let it fall over whatever you do. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now I have a couple of coins over here. I have a 50p and I'll do 50p and a £2 coin. 50 goes there, the £2 goes there, and just put your hand on top and just cover it up so I can't get in there. Perfect. So,
Hope everyone can see this.
what coins do you see?
A £2 coin and a 50p coin.
£2. Name one of those coins. Which one do you want?
The £2.
The £2 coin. Here we go. Are you ready? Hold tight. 1, 2, 3. There we are. The £2 coin. Open your hand. You're left with just a £2 coin. You can have a look at that. Nothing else. And the 50p, of course, has vanished. And do you know how long it's vanished for?
No.
Have a look. See how long it's vanished for. It's oh, there we go. Would that be the
That is
50p?
looking
Just
there.
vanished over there. There we
Oh.
go. So yes, that is the little coin unique routine I do. I haven't done it for years, but
He's
yeah,
good, isn't he?
I used to do it all the time. I used to love it. It's great.
I'm just going to go over this what's on now and just not mention it.
So yeah, I hope you like that, guys. Right, so Josh says, oh no, Josh says there's a light flickering in the background. Thank you, Josh.
Not anymore.
Nigel Quinn got one on its way. Rich Wellis says my daughter has asked me to do a magic show for her 5th birthday in November. As a mentalist, my kids' knowledge is limited. Could you recommend some tricks that won't break the bank?
Yes, I can. Send me
Jason
an
will.
email.
Oh yeah, send Jess an email. He'll recommend a whole load. John Archer's there. Hello, mate. I hope all is well. He says,
Hi,
can I have a
John.
job? Yeah, sure, John. Come on in. You can review everything for us. You can be a professional reviewer.
John. I love
Eamon
John.
says,
I love John.
do you...
I love John. I'm a
We love
massive
John.
fan of
That's not
John.
what you were saying earlier on. You were slating him off, saying what a useless bloody performer he is, and he's not funny. And he...
Do you know what? I've just got collared too, and that is brilliant.
Yeah, we
Honestly,
love John.
So good.
We love John.
So good.
Eamon says, do you recommend David Regal book, Popo, behave, David Regal book, Close Up and Personal? I've got Approaching Magic and Interpreting Magic, and both are brilliant. Is Close Up and Personal mostly cards? I'm asking the book here.
Mostly, yes. But it's a bit like all his books. He's always got a mixture. And some of the effects in there, again, went on to be their own releases. So yeah, if you like his style, which I certainly do, I'm trying not to sort of just say, yes, get it. Cause
You're a
it's
big
David.
Regal fan, aren't you?
I am a big Regal fan, and all of these books just sort of, I don't know, they kind of teach you a little bit about magic in the same time, and how it can be a bit like David, you know, almost quite impromptu, and he kind of prepares you for things like that, using ordinary objects, as well as card tricks that are really powerful, and he kind of gets the whole plot and the premise and things. So I think you'll learn a lot, even if you don't do any of the tricks, but the tricks in there are very, very good.
Awesome. Okay. Right, shall we do something from here?
Yes.
Let's talk about something.
What do you want to do?
Don't worry about that too much. I think we should do that. You up for that? You ready?
Oh, crikey, yeah, okay.
Or do you want to do that first?
No, we can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to talk about Virtual Triumph, okay? And you may have seen a Facebook post earlier on where Jason put a note out saying we are going to be doing an effect online, and if you want to join us in, get a pack of cards ready. So hopefully you guys have a pack of cards ready. If
I've
you
got
don't,
what I need.
grab a pack very quickly, and Jason is going to show you Virtual Triumph. So this has just come out.
Should we let them get cards, and should we talk about something else and then
All right.
do it? So give them a chance
All right,
to
so
get
if
cards.
you haven't got cards, go and grab cards, and we'll do Virtual Triumph in a few seconds. We'll do Light Up. We'll talk about Light
Basically,
Up very quickly.
So you're all ready. We need 16 cards
very
and
good.
the 4 aces, preferably from the same deck, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, if you haven't got 4, it could be 4 of any card.
It could be 4 of any card, yeah. But ace, yeah. I'm going to do it with aces. If you want to use 2s or 3s,
But grab a full
you.
deck and we'll talk you through what you need
Yep.
in a minute. Yeah.
And wine,
So
isn't it?
we'll talk about that. And this is a great effect you can do for social media
Oh, it's brilliant.
as an interactive thing, a Zoom lecture or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it's very good.
So, but we'll talk very quickly about Light It Up then. So, Sans Minds. Right. We were discussing earlier, this is, imagine a scene from Dumb and Dumber. If you've seen Dumb and Dumber, and he sells the dog
yeah.
mobile, whatever it is,
Yeah, the
and
dog,
comes
yeah.
back with a little scooter, and he says, what's his name? I forget his name now.
Harry and Lloyd.
Yeah, I can't remember which one says which one, but he goes something along the lines of, Harry, just when I thought you couldn't be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And completely redeem yourself. Well, here we go. This is my take on it. Just when you think Sans Minds couldn't produce anything any more shit, they go and produce something like this and completely redeem themselves.
Whoa.
Well,
They
okay.
completely
Nah,
redeemed
they haven't
themselves.
completely. No, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So, Sans Minds have produced a lot of stuff. A few of them were okay. The Vanishing Ring box was brilliant. One of the best things they've done. Why on the earth they haven't re-released that? God knows why. They could sell thousands of them. And then they come up with this. And the first one was good. This one is the holy grail that we were trying to create about 3 or 4 years ago. When Dan was here, Dan Balls was here, Dan and I put a lot of time and effort and invested quite a bit of money trying to make a remote control lighting Zippo. And we hit an enormous amount of stumbling blocks on it. We tried... possibly about 7 or 8 months we tried to get this to go, and every prototype didn't work or it was too big, we couldn't fit it inside. Sans Minds have pumped all their knowledge, all their engineers and their money into it, and they've cracked it. They have done it, and they've done a bloody good job of it. They really have done a good job of it. Now, you still get the original version where you press and you hold and it will light after a time. What are the timings on it? Do you remember?
6 and 12 seconds.
6 or 12 seconds.
Or instant.
There's a manual button on here. So you may be asking, why is it in a leather case? Okay, so there is actually a button on the side of this. If I press a little button there, then it will initiate the manual startup. Okay, so if you hold it in the light, you can kind of see a very faint rim there. You won't see that, you know.
Nobody's
But
gonna see that.
that is where the button is. Okay, and the reason is that inside of here, it's metal inside as normal, but they've cut a hole on there and surround it, so you can access that button there. But it's also remote control. So if you've got your own Zippo lighter and you don't want to use a manual one, you could put that inside your own lighter and use it that way. Okay, but for the moment they've given you this. It's not a real Zippo. It is a fake Zippo. It doesn't need to be a real one. This one is. Can't even. It's
Not real leather. It's not exactly leather either.
Yeah, it's not exactly leather. It comes in red and black. I prefer the black personally, but it does a great job. Do you want to? Should we show them?
Yeah, let's
you've
try.
been playing around with this, so just show them first of all on its own before we do the self-opening one. Just show them as a normal light without the remote control, just as is.
Okay.
So just press it.
Take that. Right. Okay. That should be on a timer.
Yeah, let's put this on.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. So
Wore my tie over it.
all done. I'll hold that in a second. So close up. Okay. Now, do you want to do it on the remote control? Let me just go across to
Yep.
the iPhone Zoom. So yeah, just by remote control.
So how long do you want? Instant? 6 seconds?
Yeah.
12 seconds?
Instant. There we go. I'll put it off. And the piece de resistance.
Oh yeah,
hang
this is
on,
great.
do you want to? Hang on, let me just get the camera back. There we go.
Oh,
now,
this was the bit on the trailer, wasn't it? That we were.
this is the bit on the
Oh,
trailer,
we
right?
were.
So we were suspicious about this, and we were thinking that. Just bear with me 1 second. You tell me what I'm thinking.
Right, we were thinking that there was a bit on the trailer that with most Sans Minds products you wouldn't be able to do. And in fact, we had a customer come in earlier today, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh, I want that because I want to do the bit on the trailer." And we looked at it and went, "Oh, no, oh no."
Yeah, I'm going to show you what that bit is. Okay, I'm just going to come outside.
And turns out you can do it. It's wicked, isn't it?
Right, so we're going to do that bit here. Okay, to put that down there for a second. Let's go on to the remote control.
Are we doing it now? We're trying to... Whoa! Did it by itself.
Oh, I pressed the thing.
Oh,
Didn't
you
I?
held
Put
it
down.
down.
I pressed it, put it down.
Oh,
Right.
you had to-
Okay, so sorry guys, that's my fault. I pressed it as I put it down. That's one thing you don't want to be doing, but we'll try that again.
Hold your horses, as Mila would say.
Second.
But yeah, it's. What do you think of it? Before Dave shows us.
I think it's a great gadget. If you've got £190 and you want the gadget, then and you love your gadgets, big magicians do, then fine. I wouldn't. For me, it's no.
Right, we ready?
I love it. I can imagine me coming to a table. And
I didn't
Stop doing that.
I didn't press anything.
Did you not? Ah, that must be me pressing it right. Okay, so what I've done. So yeah. So the idea is it will open on its own if you put a little tiny bit of flash wool in it. And we tried it, but every time it went off, it just kind of went
kicking itself
over.
backwards, yeah.
So if a tiny little bit of blue tack on the bottom, press it down the table. The problem is there's a little button there, and of course, as I'm putting it down and pressing it, I'm igniting the button. So we'll do it one more time, and we'll get this right. I'll remember this time not to press it down.
You see, this is one of the other things that kind of puts me off it. So I think the self-opening bit.
I wouldn't use
I wouldn't use it.
Nah.
But I think that's the best bit.
I think it's wicked
Yeah.
for a social media video. If you've got a social media video and,
Right.
and it pops open.
But the chances of you setting something on fire are greatly increased.
Right. Let's imagine we're at a table now and I want to do a production of something with flash paper, whether you want to do a lolly or whatever. I will put the lighter down on the table, okay, and I would open it and I'll say, right guys, watch this. I want everyone to concentrate on the lighter. Just keep concentrating and think hot, or think light. 3, 2, 1, poof, it lights. I go straight down, boom, like that. While they're looking at that suddenly lit, that gives me all the misdirection to steal something big and go right in front of them. There we are, put it on the table, off we go. But right, so I'll put that down. It's blue tack down, I'm not touching it. So we're going to go out, go across to the zoom.
All right,
Move that out of the way a little bit. There we go. So let's try one more time. Right, so on the remote control, whenever you're ready, and go for it. It's fallen over again. Yeah. Okay. So ideally, you need to put.
you need to experiment with the amount of flash paper, flash wool, because they are extremely specific about the grammage. Or
Grammage. 0.2 grams of flash wool, right? So I just grabbed the load, put it in. That was slightly too much. It pushed it over a little bit, but yeah, a bit of double-sided sticky tape on that, or just the right amount.
0.12
put it
grams
down, and it will light.
is the recommended amount.
But
so,
either way, you can just do it. Press it. Go now. Press it. There you go, just like that. That's what you're going to use it for. If you want to make it open on its own, that's just a bit of a bonus.
Yeah, and you can do like what Dave said, about think of it lighting, and you can have it light in 6 seconds or 12 seconds. It's cool.
Yeah, plenty of uses
and it
for
works.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's great, and yeah, well done, Sans Minds. You got there before me. Right, are you ready to do virtual
partially
triumph?
redeemed yourself.
Yes.
Bring out the ring box, and they'd have completely redeemed themselves.
Yeah, well, I don't think they'll ever completely redeem. Not unless they refund everybody for every trick they've ever bought. But,
All right, you'll
yeah.
almost redeem yourself.
Yes.
Right, let's do it.
Yeah. So virtual triumph. Who's it by?
Oh, good question. It is by.
You won't find it on there.
I won't, will I? Because Mila's not
I'll
put it
find
on
out who it's by.
It's by Alejandro someone.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Isn't
I don't think it is. I think you've read that up, mate.
Have I made that up?
Yeah. Right, let me.
Well, I know it was originally by.
Oh, we'll talk about that afterwards.
So, sitting comfortably.
Yes. So, am I just doing this, Dave?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what you need, guys?
Adrian Lacroix.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Adrian Lacroix. Yeah.
Lacroix, probably. But
Do you want me to be?
No, they're doing it at home, aren't they?
No, they can do it at home. So basically, guys, what you need are 16, any 16 cards. Okay, face down.
Zoom. Let me go on to Zoom on this. In fact, I want to come around and do it all on the iPhone.
That might be better, yeah. Get yourself ready. So 16 normal cards and the 4 aces.
Right, let me just go around the other side. Here we go.
Right, we happy?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we have our 16 cards. They can be in any order. You are now going to place the 4 aces anywhere you want in the deck, but face up. So I'm going to put that one in there. That one in there. And it really doesn't matter, guys. They can go next to each other. They can be as far apart as possible. It's up to you. Okay. When you've done that, I'll give you a few seconds to do that. When you've done that, we're just going to give the cards an overhand shuffle. All right. I'll let everybody catch up. Okay. When that is done, you need to take the deck and you need to deal down 10 cards because we're basically going to split the deck in half. I think that's 10. I was talking. Just going to check that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. And then you're going to put the other half next to it. And then you're going to take the half that you've just dealt down and you're going to turn them all face up. Okay? So what's going to happen now is we're going to deal these down together. So we're going to deal this one, this one, this one, this one. So we're basically doing a perfect riffle shuffle. And we're mixing face up cards with face down cards, etc., etc. So they are all mixed up. And then you can cut the cards if you wish, as many times as you like.
Slow down, let me catch up.
I'm going to let you catch up. All right. Now remember, if you don't catch it, if you don't carry on with us on the live, you can watch this on YouTube and play along at home. That's absolutely fine. Cool. When you've done that, we're now going to deal out 4 poker hands. So we're just going to deal as if we were playing 4 hands of cards. And you will see that these cards really do get mixed up very well indeed. Okay. I'll let them catch up with that as well. So of course you'd be doing this over Zoom, so you would instantly see where the people are at. So there's no awkward pausing or anything like that. Okay, and when you've done that, we're going to count from the left-hand side. This is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3, and this is column 4. Alex, do you want to choose odd or even?
Odd.
Okay, Alex has chosen odd, so we're going to combine piles 1 and 3. You can either put 3 on top of 1 or 1 on top of 3. It's your choice. I'm going to go with 3 on top of 1. When you've done that, we're left with the evens, and again, doesn't matter which way round they go. When you've done that, the last thing you're going to do is you're just going to choose a pile. Remember, yours will look totally different to mine probably, and you're just going to flip a pile face down, and then you're going to shuffle these cards together. And then you guys are just going to put your hand on the top like that. And that is as far as we go at this time. Now, just to show you where we are, we've got some cards face up, some cards face down, a real mix. Okay, I'll show you the other side as well. All right, now watch. Because I'm a magician with a click, I can write the 4 aces. Now, you guys are at home and I have no control over your cards. But if you believe in magic and click over your cards, hopefully when you spread them out, you will see that you too now have just the 4 aces.
Ooh.
And that is
Click back on the...
that is virtual triumph. Good catch.
There we go.
That's virtual triumph. Nice trick.
Let us know if it works
Awesome.
for everyone else, because we can't see you. So
That's
do
where
let
we
us
end
know.
up having, you know, how many people watching that? 113 people turn around saying, that didn't work.
Yeah.
What happened there?
It should do.
So hopefully it did work, guys. And yeah, thanks for showing that, Jason.
So
Right.
19.99.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
virtual
20
triumph, 20 quid. And lighted up, by the way, is 189.99. It is quite expensive.
What
but
do you
if know goes into it.
what do you two think of that? Because you are obviously far more knowledgeable on cards than I am, both of you.
Yeah, it's a good quality working effect, and it's one of those few tricks you can do over a live, you know, scenario.
Mila was incredibly
it.
impressed because the first thing the guy does on the DVD, on the download is he just says to you, get a pack of cards, and he basically does it to you as if you are on Zoom with him.
Yeah.
And Mila sat there like, what? Like they really were all mixed. She was.
Does he
baffled, she's
does he
confident.
mention Kuniyasu Fujiwara at all?
Can you mention him?
I did. Kuniyasu Fujiwara.
I don't think he does. I mean,
He doesn't
I watched,
mention.
to be fair, I watched the performance and the tuition. I didn't watch to the end of the download again because we talk about it all the time.
Should really have been the
So he
first
may
thing
have
he
mentioned
mentions.
him, but I don't know.
Because on page 5 of ensuing Impossibilities by Jim Steinmeier features a trick by the bloke I just mentioned, Kuniyasu Fujiwara, Kuni, as he is to his mates.
I don't believe you. Prove it.
If you are
Prove
watching,
it.
has a
Prove
wonderful trick called Automatic Ace Triumph.
Ooh.
And in that, he says it's perfect for doing over the phone. And what happens is you take 4 aces, mix them into a pack of 16 cards, deal them out in various ways, turn them over, flip them around, and they all write themselves.
Sounds totally different to me, Alex.
Well, there you go.
But in fairness,
So,
there-
it is the same trick in here. And in here you also get dining out and a couple of other tricks that are perfect for, this was written for a little while ago, so it says on your phone, but they're perfect if you're on the radio or you're doing a Zoom show. So you get much more for, I think it's $12.99. You
Right.
get that trick, which is $19.99, plus the way of doing dining out and other mentalism tricks with cards over the phone.
okay, before you finish though, what was
And he
the...
doesn't even mention Kuni.
I don't know. What was the bit you liked most about that? Because there was a part in it that you did like, wasn't there?
Well, there was a
There was
part
an
that
element-
surprised
there was
me
an
because it
element in
wasn't
there.
in the original. There was an element in there. So you can't get that.
The ending.
Oh, that's not a download, is it? Sorry, I'm wrong. It's not a download. You just because you get sent something special.
No, you could have it as a download if you had the special thing at home. And he
Yeah.
does say to you, if you don't have the special thing, he can show you how to make them.
But
Gimmicks. It's called gimmicks, boys. It's called gimmicks.
Yeah. So his uses gimmicks for a small section of it, which I kind of don't think's that necessary.
You liked it when I showed you initially. You went,
Well, it
"That's the one bit I
surprised me
like."
because it's not in the original. But looking back on it, I think it's a magician's thing. It's a magician's thing, and he doesn't even mention where he got it from.
Hang on a minute. Why is it not? Why have you not got one of these written up for it?
I'm assuming Mila did them, but
Light it up. On the
Oh, here we
board?
go.
On the board or not?
I think it should be
See,
definitely. on the board.
I think it's a £200 gimmick. It's a 200.
Not a
But
trick.
it's a 200. It's a £200. It's fun.
Oh, it's still got. I don't
No,
think
it's
the
fun.
board-
If people
it
were
would go
coming
there.
round.
I think so.
5.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It's £200.
There's a reason I tried to develop it because I think it's a great little gimmick, a great little tool. It may not be a trick as in a trick
No,
as in
you
like
are
it's
too
magical
focused
itself,
on the word
but
trick.
how does that light come on? In the spectator's eyes, how does that Zippo light itself? It is
That's
a magical
exactly
effect.
what I said to you, wasn't it, earlier?
It is a magical effect.
Exactly.
I think, yeah, but you see, I think that if whether you did that or not, I don't think it's going to win you any bookings or prizes, or it's not for £200. I don't think it's.
I consider
I
this
just sort of
like,
think it's a bit of an add-on to an already existing. Oh, you could put your
it is
lighter.
an add-on, but it's also a reputation maker. I can imagine people going home saying, "Yeah, we saw this magician today. He's amazing." And what, a few
And
of
what
them,
about the
a few of them were
mind.
good, but he made a Zippo lighter.
They're
like,
going to
on his
go
own.
home. They're going to go
On
home
his own.
remembering the time you go, oh yeah, that magician who couldn't get his lighter paired up properly with his Bluetooth thing and spent quite a long time going,
If you know what you're doing, ain't gonna happen.
wait a minute.
The thing is,
Wait a minute.
yeah, but the thing is,
But it's
if
fine.
you go to do it and it doesn't work,
You liked
let's
it.
say where you get everyone around the table going, right, okay, everyone concentrating, and it's not working. You do everyone concentrating. Here we go. Poof. Yes, you made it light, and it'll be a funny moment. It'll be just a funny moment. Everyone was concentrating, it didn't light. Poof. There we are. I don't know.
It definitely
You've got to
deserves
get
to be
out
on
of
the
jail
board.
free. If it doesn't work, you just click it and you have a funny moment.
It definitely.
I still
deserves to be
feel
on
it's
the
an.
board.
I still think it's an add-on. I still think
Or-
it's an add-on.
Or
rather
you say,
than-
you can just do this. Say, right, I'm going to make this light on its own, and it lights. Right, if it doesn't light, you go, nah. One day I'll learn that
Light it, yeah.
and just light it yourself. How many kids can't do that? But I think it's good, and I think it should go round about
I
there.
think
somewhere.
that's fair.
okay, well in that case, I think the ties should go on.
Oh, ties should definitely go on.
Ties should be on,
Yeah,
yeah.
ties. Ties, yeah,
I think the
absolutely.
ties should be number 5. Light it up can drift down.
All right, I'm up with that. I like the ties. Move those down. That'll be your ties.
What do the
and,
ties? What do the ties think about that?
all right. Ties. There you go.
Fair enough.
Perfect. Right, moving on. So Alan Rorrison, a good friend of PropDog and a very creative bloke and great thinker. Alan sent us a lovely little video that we can share with you guys. A little something you can make yourself. Now, you know, we bought the Levitation device out early this year. Well, we didn't bring it out. We re-released Jerry O'Connell's Levitation device, which hasn't been available for some time. until this lockdown problem is over in India, we won't get any. So Alan has come up with his own DIY version that any of you guys can make for pennies, and he's calling it the world's smallest levitation device, and I think it's brilliant. So thank you very much for Alan for allowing us to share this with everybody. And yeah, hopefully Alan, we can have Alex's book corner and maybe Alan's invention corner or something, and make a bit of a regular thing. So over to Alan Rorrison for the world's smallest levitation device. Thanks, Alan.
Hey guys, and hi Dave. I thought I'd give you a little freebie that if you wanted to put on the show on Friday, you can. So if it's here, I'm happy it's here and enjoy. Now, I've been playing for a little while with making an alternative for the world's smallest levitation device. And it's purely because the little snap caps we can get in the UK just now are generally quite rubbish. I don't know why they've changed how they make them, but they just ain't that good. So I was 3D designing a little box you can open up that would work with the insert of one of these, which is just a little party popper, which you can pick up in Poundland. You can buy a big box of these in Poundland, and they're, again, £1, really cheap. However, I've come up with a sort of different presentation and a better way to do it, and I want to show you how to make it. Alright? So, you want to grab yourself a bunch of these party poppers from Poundland, and you want to get yourself a little X-Acto knife, and all you're going to do is just prod the knife in the end and cut this little section here off. Alright? So just cut that little section off. Leave this little end on, because this acts as a little washer for you. Alright? So once you've got this little bit out, you can sit and you can do a bunch of these at the one time, and you're good to go. Just have these in your pocket and you're ready to rock. You're also going to grab a thumb tip, and you're going to just cut a little hole in there. I basically just stuck my X-Acto knife in there and just twisted a few times just so the little holes in there, and it's just enough so the string here, I'll just cut a little bit off this so it's not as frayed. There we are. The string here will fit on through. So you're just going to take this, leave this little yellow piece on, and you're going to put this down and thread it on in. Let me see. There we are. Once you get down here, then just pull that in. And that's it. That's your gimmick. Alright? So this just chills out in your pocket. I put it in my little mini jeans pocket just like this. And I turn around and say, have you ever seen someone levitate on TV? They'll go, yep. I go, here, look, I'm going to give you a secret. It uses a string, like a big string, a guy. Look, I have a little bit, let me show you. And I dig into my pocket, put the thumb tip on, and I'm just letting this little white piece sit flat against my thumb as I go in, and I come out like this. And you'll notice where I put the hole is slightly at the front, so when I hold, it just looks like I'm holding a piece of string. And I say, this is the type of string they use. Now, of course, this is only a little bit. On the TV shows, the guy will have a big massive piece of this, and he will hold it like this or grab it, and he will pull the person up. We only have a little piece. It won't let you levitate like, say, 20 foot, but it might get you up a little bit. Do me a favour, grab that and wrap your finger around it, which they do. And as soon as they do that, you just pull up. And you get a nice massive bang. Smoke will go everywhere, which is quite fun. And then at this point, you can step back and go, you see, you got about what? That was about, what, 2 foot there? It's good enough. And as you do that and step back, my hands just come together. And you're done. Now, this little piece is still on the inside here, just chilling out. So don't worry about it too much. Your thumb tip goes on and you're clean. It's just a nice sort of way to do the world's smallest levitation device with what just looks like a piece of string. And I thought you guys might like to play with it. So that's how you make it. That's the sort of pattern line I use. Go have fun. Oh, one small tip. Use one of the harder thumb tips on there. Because the sort of rubber ones have got a tendency to open up a little bit and let the thing just pull through. That's why I started leaving the little washer section on. However, with the harder ones, and just leave the washer section on and you're great. One other small thing I will say is, if you want to open this up, cut this little piece down, it means you could take the streamers and tuck them in here as well. And tuck that little piece in, and as long as it creates a seal, you can fire a party popper. So you can make it look like a bit of string. And you can just say, hey, it's only a little bit of string, but it came from a party popper. In fact, if you hold it that way, you can kind of see, and at that point you can pull the string and have the streamers come out and then clean up the same way. However, I prefer it as a world's smallest levitation device, just with a piece of string. I hope Dave likes this. I hope he decides to give it a little share, but it's just a little bit of quarantine fun. You can buy party poppers for relatively cheap. I'm sure everyone has one of these chilling about spare that they can set up for this and go have some fun.
Thanks, Alan. And yes, Dave did like that. Thank you very much. Yeah, awesome. Brilliant. I used to have so much fun with party poppers back in the day. Do you know, if you get a party popper, do what Alan says and wrap the white bit in sellotape, it creates more compression when the explosion goes off, so it actually goes louder as well. So yeah, but brilliant. Thank you.
And I think it's incredible that you've just offered to give that away when, I mean, many people might have sold a thumb tip with a hole in it
abstract
for
effects,
$28.99.
Yeah, would have charged a lot more. Yeah,
So, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I've been just amazed. It's very good.
Encore.
Right.
Encore. Call it encore.
Right, back to the comments because there's quite a few to go through. Talking about Popo, stop doing that. Gotta be careful. Every time she does that, it can mess up the screen. Right, so we'll talk about comments. We've got, as you know, the PropDog Lounge, and there's a little note on our thing here to remind you guys, if you are going through the blog, have a look through the blog or through the Magician's articles and all of the different things on there, and please leave any comments on there. If you have any feedback at all, please do leave some comments on there. That helps us with the SEO on it, and it helps other people get involved with it as well, and creates more of a magic community. If you've looked at the top of the props link, which is at the top of the page, we did get that sorted out last week, and we were doing one different poll every single week, some really good ones on there, but the whole poll software started messing up and we were getting results on the wallet one for other things, and it just all went haywire. So we disabled it at the moment. You won't see much on there, but we will get it back up and running. But that's a fun little thing to check out for in the future. But yeah, back to the comments. So Andy Tingley says, will I win for the first time? Freebie, yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we can do a freebie for you, Andy, a little later on. So John Archer says, I clean toilets, any job. Yeah, my shoes need cleaning, my car needs cleaning. There's plenty of jobs for you out here.
George did your car.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been dirty since then. Yeah, yeah. John, coming in, mate. You can always work here, mate. Nigel Quinn says, Thailand, question mark. What's that about? Oh, yeah, Thailand with John Wright, Tom Wright says, Jason, I sent you a message via Facebook. Roy Brownlow says, the Gucci one, please. The Gucci tie.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't got any Gucci ties. Alex Adams says, will you be doing any virtual triumph today? Saw your message earlier and got a pack of cards ready. Funny enough, Alex, yes. John Arch says, these jokes are tiring me out. Oh, God.
Well, he's just lost a job there, hasn't he?
Yeah, you were going to hire you, John, not anymore. Dave Funny says, I went to Thailand once, but it could have been a sock shop. There we go. Danny Tigley, how are you getting on with Prison Book, Alex?
Oh, yeah, really good. And actually, it's got... So, Andy popped in for the first time earlier in the week, and he actually gave me a book, which is about a guy who learned card magic in prison and everything else.
Oh, yes, I know, but I've heard about this one.
But it's actually got a bit on exercise as well. So, because obviously he was in solitary confinement for a time, but he had a pack of cards, so 5 of clubs. So for every black card, he'd do like push-ups, and the number of push-ups on the card. And then he'd do sit-ups for the red cards, and then he'd change it every way, and stuff like that. It's really, I mean...
What prison exercise is this?
That is your opinion.
But, so I'm it's great. It's great. Thank you very much.
Right, okay. I never tire of PropDog. Oh God, I've always got a tie for them.
What have we done?
Oh, what have you started? Chris says, I'm connecting to my dialysis machine and can't reach my card decks. After Chris, you can do it after. You don't need to be live to do it. Peter Booth says, who is better, Alex's yellow one or Jason's pink one?
Obviously yellow. Yellow is a brilliant
There's only one way to find out.
Yellow.
Matthew says, I have my daughter and her boyfriend watching, trying to educate them. Would you please say hello to Liam and Haley? Hello Liam, hello Haley. Jacob says, confirmed, ties are made in Thailand, but order bigger than medium, otherwise you'll Bangkok. Oh. God,
not bad. That's all right. I think John would have been pleased with that one.
Brian says, I found Walter B. Gibson's complete book of card magic on eBay for £4, and it's full of great stuff. That is a bargain. Chris Kelly says, hey guys, have you heard anything on Get Out by Timothy Paul? Have we?
No, I've seen the very good film that is Get Out on Netflix, but not anything about the trick.
No idea, I'm afraid, Chris. Sean Mann says, that M&M one looked absolute dog poop. I felt embarrassed for them.
Oh,
absolutely.
Okay, great. What was that, Get Out by Timothy Paul, was it?
Yeah. Jonas says books are wonderful, but if you are sight impaired like me, you can also be hindered. It takes too much energy to read them. Wish there were more audio books in Magic. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Jonas. But yeah, as I said, Jason, how do you find reading books?
I struggle. I mean, I have to get them. Well, like any book, anything I read, it has to be really close. Yeah, I do agree. I think I'd rather watch a DVD, but then I think there's information that isn't on every DVD that you're missing out on.
Absolutely,
which is a shame.
Liam says, can you now get extra gimmicks for debut?
You can now get extra gimmicks.
Oh, you can now get extra gimmicks.
Lucky you.
Why,
Get a chapstick for your corner shop.
Yeah. Who would want an extra gimmick for it? What gets me is I know how much 3D printing costs, and I know they cost about literally 2p to make each, if that. Andy Tingley, I watch PropDog for your honest opinions and not for the biased ones. Thank you, Andy. James Anthony, hello, mate. I hope all is well. He says, hey, guys. I hope you're all great. We are indeed, buddy. And we must catch up soon, mate. When's the next convention? So we should be doing Magic Live this year, shouldn't we? This month? No, next month. Next month. We should have been there. So I'm going to miss that one, mate.
We like to send people James's way, don't we, for their card printing.
Oh yeah, anyone's got any gimmick cards you want printing, go see James Anthony's Print by Magic. Absolutely brilliant quality. Stan Airy says, awesome coin unique routine. Thanks, Stan. Brian says, I have a virtual Triumph and it looks absolutely amazing. Sean Mann, virtual Triumph is great. I've done it on a virtual show and it is baffling. Great, thank you for all the feedback, guys. Brian Robinson says, wait, you're praising Sans Mines? I'm checking the calendar. Honest, just because I don't like their products, in the past, and well, the way they rip you guys off doesn't mean to say I can't like it when they release something good.
We were so shocked that lighting of the lighter opening was actually real, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
Straight away we were like,
we said, they've got a thread on that. They're pulling it. The typical Sans Mines, but no, yeah, really can do it. So
when you say really can do it, it wasn't an instant success, was it?
We've got a video of us doing it.
But we didn't have any scales that could weigh 0.02 of a gram of flash wool, which I'm sure most of those guys won't have either.
0.012 of a gram.
Or 1, yeah. But we didn't have the time to fully experiment, and we did 3 or 4 times, and that's about it. But if you play around with it, you'll get the right amount, and you'll figure it out.
We've got a cool slow-mo video, haven't we? That we'll put up on the Facebook page.
We will put that up, yeah. Charlie Robinson says, hi guys, sorry I'm late. You missed all the fun, Charlie. Make sure you catch it later on. Sean says, that lighter looks nice and safe. This lighter will go well on the self-lighting candle. Yeah, good call actually. Yeah, grab it, put it on. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very good call on that, Brian. Ottar says, stupid thing is the lighter may be a great gadget, but my confidence in Sans Mines products is so low, I won't buy it. If they just focus on the products that are not complete and utter shit.
Good pause, Dave.
I might have to have a different opinion than them, and I would buy it. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's worked well so far, but if it's anything like the Vapor that was, 1 and 3 was working, 2 and 3 were coming back to us. So yeah, we'll see. But so far, so good.
I think people still like the original Light It Up, don't they? We had a couple of customers come by the upgrade and said that they still love the original.
The thing is,
I think I might stick with. I might. If I had it, I think I'd probably use the original. I don't know.
Well, that wouldn't go wrong like Vapor did, because Vapor, they were trying new stuff that wasn't tried and tested, where the technology in that is tried and tested. It's a simple remote control on and off with a power pack and a coil. So there's far less that can go wrong in that.
That's true, actually.
And those Vapor coils
on the initial one, you can also replace the heat coil on there very cheap. They've got refills for it. You
can also replace the wick in it. That's an important thing. The first thing I said was, if all the electronics is in there, can you replace the wick? Because that wick will eventually burn down. You can buy new wicks online, they're only a couple of pence. But yeah, you can actually do the wick. You won't be able to put as much lighter fluid in it as you can a regular one, so you might have to top it up a bit more often. But yeah, plenty of room in there for enough.
Faultless to date.
Absolutely. Brian says self-opening. I'd be looking at a haunted theme with it. Yeah, good call. Yeah, absolutely. For seances, that'd be great for seances.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Brian Robson, same. I had a chance to get the Vanishing Ring box a few years ago, but the name of it put me off.
Shame. Should have got one. I've been trying to get
just heard Dave say, "Well done, Sans Mines," and he's like, that emoji, whichever one it is. Yeah. Unstable device containing lighter fluid. I'll take 3. Says your man. But once it's closed, nothing can go wrong with it. If there's no oxygen inside it, it can't ignite. It worked, said Liam. Geordie says, wow, this looks similar to the automatic Ace Triumph from the book Japan Ingenious, but this is a brilliant variation. Scott Farrington, wow, that worked.
Oh, when he
Amazing.
says-
They're
when he
talking
says
about.
similar. It's the same.
Yeah. Love the Virtual Triumph. Best card trick I've done with a non-Svengali or fill deck. That's hotter. George Grayson, it worked. John Middleton, yeah, that worked a treat. Andy Tigley, yes, it worked. Have this trick and used it. Ain't gone wrong yet. Virtual Triumph worked a charm. Thanks for the damn J, says Rob Jane.
Right.
Mind up by the Triumph, says Geordie. Brian Robson, REVT. I like it as if it's something that people can follow along. They are the only one who touches the card, so it confuses them as to how you've done it.
Yeah, they are.
I did,
James,
go on. I did a bit of a blog piece of putting the magic in people's hands because John Gustafaro has one with yes, it's a Triumph effect that he does behind someone's back, and they hold the cards and sort of
So
run the back.
was that in the blog in the PropDog Lounge?
It was in the
Or was it in the Magician's articles in the PropDog Lounge?
it was in Magician's.
It wasn't in the
Articles.
how-to videos or the Magician stories or the PropDog Lives. It was in the
I
blog.
don't know because there's so much in, but it's so much in all of those, isn't there?
There's
I'm
so
pretty
much in all
certain
of
it's
them,
like the
yeah.
Magician's articles.
Oh, okay.
It's in his 1 degree book.
Hopefully someone will read it and leave a comment.
Yeah, but it is. But it is one of those things. If you can get the people to do it themselves, you know, although you think you're being hands off and they might be doing too much dealing, that's not how they're thinking about it. They're thinking, well, hang on, I've mixed them up myself, and you get a lot of pound for your.
It really
bang for
does
your buck.
feel like they were mixed. Even though Alex was sort of trying to explain it to me afterwards, I was still like, I don't understand. Even though you're telling me how it's done, Alex, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Well done. Right, James Shin says, Alex, have you ever heard of the book The Joy of Magic by Miguel Gomez?
Miguel Gomez.
Have it?
Yes, we have. We've got it in stock. It is very, very good. We've also got a download of his. If you want to see some of that stuff being done, which is by GCaps. It's on our site for a download as well if you want to see it. But actually, I think Joy of Magic might have a DVD in it as well.
Okay.
He's a brilliant Spanish bloke.
That's a quote on the back.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Spanish
no,
bloke.
really good quality magic. No, so there's him and who's the coin guy I really like? Louis Padredra or something, who's also got a download and a book called Coins and Other Fables. And if you got both of those books, you'd be so good at cards and coin magic, it would be amazing.
Awesome.
Very
Thank you.
inspirational, both of them.
Trevor Sampson says, it worked for me. I'm sure I've seen something like it on Bleak Blind Media DVD.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Funnily enough,
Awesome
automatic
self-working card tricks, is that the one? One of those?
Yes, it's in one of those. Yeah. So automatic Ace Triumph by Kuni Fujiwara is the trick that it is very much identical to.
Okay, Hanno says, dealing with no sense, boring, brackets ace face up. Okay, Rich Rellis says, I think Automatic Ace Triumph is the one on Big Blind Media's self-working DVDs too. Geordie says, yes, it's very similar like Automatic Ace Triumph. I have been using it a long time and read it in Japan. Ingenious. I think it's a great routine. That's a shame that you didn't credit Mr. Kuniyasu Fujiwara. George Grayson says, fight! That's for the board. Lighted up 99 on the charts, is Andy Tingley. Michael Brimmer says, what a shame the name of the book is what is the name of the book with the Triumph routine?
So the one we've got it in is Ensuing
Impossibilities. There's a lot of impossibilities ones, isn't there? So
There is
you
a
need to
lot.
make sure you get the right one.
Ensuing ones. And
Yes.
yep, it's got other card tricks that are...
Talked about those 2 weeks ago on the live. Brian Robson says, what's the name of the book Alan just mentioned? Just on it again. Ask
Or
Ian
Japan
Montier, he
Ingenious,
knew.
which has been mentioned as well, but we haven't got it.
Geordie says, I think it's called Assuming Possibilities, yep. I agree with Alex, £199. £200 of a comedy moment. Depends how rich you are, doesn't it? I mean, there are people out there that wouldn't batter an eyelid. Other people like me will be like, how much? But it's still worth it. Stan Airy says, will the airy balls be near the bottom on your chart?
Near the bottom. We haven't put
It's
airy
tough
balls
for the
on.
airy balls though, because again they aren't
It's
really.
an
It's just
accessory.
an accessory, exactly that.
For a trick, yeah.
But they would if.
But you
if
can't
we-
use them on their own. It's something with them.
No, but they
You
are.
wouldn't use the light on the own.
Yes, you would.
You would.
Well, you just go, look, there you go, I've lit that.
You would.
I've lit that now.
You would. You're wrong about
Wait.
this, like you were wrong about Tommy James. All right.
All right, no, I do actually, I am beginning, I'm going to say warm to this, but that might be, I don't know,
Very
there's a flame
good.
joke in that.
Very good.
I am beginning to see, it's just £200 puts me off.
But you could really wind somebody up with this. Someone down the pub, you know, doing something. You know, you could get a pen and hey, watch this. It's a little chemical reaction. Are you ready? Watch. I'm going to hold it over, and there's a little chemical reaction just about here that starts it. You do that, and then you're going to start freaking
great,
people out
it's
down the pub.
great.
You know, you're going to.
Actually, it's I think it's almost better down the pub than it is for.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's good.
Yes,
Oh, that guy, do that thing with
All right.
do that thing with my lighter.
It's almost like when you're almost comparing, with like the power of a firewall. It come out and it's great fun, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'll have one.
Yeah, there's 5 here.
I'll have one before
Don't
they
make
go.
it shit. It sounds mine.
I'll have one before they go now.
Adrian Jordan said the Jim Stanmeyer books are great, full of Zoom suitable material and very little money.
They're amazing. They really are. And lots of them say, this is a good trick for over the phone. So this time of year, perfect.
Nick Adcox just says I've got my own self-pocket levitating device. Okay, better not go into that one too much.
Always worries me when Dave laughs.
Send us a photo or a video of
To Alex's account, please.
Geordie says it's a great book with a great price to boot. You could also learn a routine from Japan Ingenious book by Richard Kaufman. If you're interested in the magic of Japan, I think it's also a good book. Thanks, Geordie.
I think it might be out of print, but we've got 5x5 by Richard Kaufman, which is five Japanese magicians, each contributing 5 tricks in that. So that's a good alternative. But Japanese magic is really, really something special.
Right.
We are going.
Nice one, Alan.
Yeah.
Alan is a genius, says James. Chris
Generous
Genius. No, he said genius.
Generous genius.
Oh, yeah, you're generous genius, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Andy Tigley says, nice one, Alan. Chris Gullender says, cool, Alan. Ottar says, great idea, Alan, very funny. Eamon says, thanks, Alan, for your version of levitation device, very clever. Hanno says, it's an idea from David Harkey, who put some confetti in a thumb tip. Dan says, fun, thanks. Hanno says, published 20 years ago. Charlie Robinson, have you ever talked about Alan's Pulled Extreme on the show? Yes, we have, Charlie, yeah. Nigel says, Alan, you creative genius. Josh Crayford, will there be a giveaway today? Yes, there will be. Alan says, you're welcome and have fun. I'd be surprised if it wasn't done before, but it's a fun, easy thing to play with in quarantine. Yeah, I mean, there's virtually nothing in Magic that's brand new now. It's like the lighter. We were trying to create that. Someone's done it. It's like the light up Sharpie. I created one that goes, ignites something, and I mentioned that I was going to do one that shoots. Next thing I know, there's one that shoots out there, and I wasn't the first to come up with the idea. Everything's been done before. So it's very difficult to find something completely original. Shane says, "Hey guys, what's up? Stay safe all." He actually says, "What's up?"
They've brought that back, haven't they? I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, they
I've started
have.
seeing that on the Budweiser advert for football.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
okay.
They've started doing it.
It's just because all the youngsters now
A
don't know
whole
about
new
it.
generation of
they're all like,
frogs
what,
were the
what
best.
do you mean, what's up? What's up,
Love
mate?
the frogs.
Yeah. Jonas says you should be able to set flash from hand like that by putting some flash ball around the party popper in the thumb tip. Yes, good
What
call,
is it
Jonas.
with Swedish people and all this fire
Pyrotechnics.
What's wrong with that?
Pyrotechnics
Not
and
just
dancing.
Swedish people. I blow things up too, I'll have you know. I
What was
set
the-
fire to things on a regular basis.
What was the dance?
And I've danced like a frog.
Pyrotechnics and frog dances. That's the name of our next blog.
It's quite a good dance.
Alan says, I'll happily do some more easy things you can make at home for a segment. Thanks, Alan. That'd be awesome, mate. I know the guys will really appreciate that, as will we. Freddie says, I managed to learn some mnemonica this week. Took me... what happened there? Screen's vanished. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Weird. Okay. Where was I? Managed to learn mnemonica this week. Took me 2 hours. I can't wait to use it properly. Already did Ashley Winsacre. You learned mnemonica in 2 hours?
What?
Photographic memory? Damn it. Took me 2.5 hours.
Yeah, if you've got it in 2 hours 10 minutes.
Jeffrey says, thanks, Alan. Nigel, waiting on my Al Goshman's coin purse.
right,
New stock,
all
question
right.
mark.
It's on this way.
Excuse me. Freddie says, you have such a good
Yeah,
working
stop.
relationships. If you ever decide to work somewhere else, it will be hard to cut ties. Got all 5 colleges on eBay for £30.
That
Too
is
often. Yeah, amazing. Wow. Bring back Tricker Tape, says Nigel Quinn. Paul Fleming, yeah, Pat Page. Giveaway, says George. Patience, guys, patience. We're not here just for giveaways.
Yeah, we're here till
That's the
7
bonus.
tonight as well.
Yeah.
With
Jonas,
hot.
for the tie, put a small magnet in the tip of the tie and have a shim card on the top of the deck. Force a duplicate card by touching the deck and the tie and make it rise. Yes, at the same time,
brilliant.
you could get a nice card rise reveal.
Brilliant.
See,
That's
the
great.
genius of brainstorming between
I
people
think
is
the tie should
fantastic.
go up the board now.
Yeah. Jonas, Wick Pinto involved in that too. Not sure what that means. Andy Tigley, Sans mines have moved because their warehouse burnt down. Ottar, where were you?
Very good. That was funny.
Ari lights it up. I'll do a review on it. How long it takes me to get the correct amount of flash fill and paper on it. Andy Tyra. Jason, did you go to Queen Alexandra College in Birmingham?
No.
I see Scam's Minds have rebranded the Rose Act. Okay, didn't know that. Should we do something else on it? Should we? Do you want to do your book corner? Because time is flying.
Oh yeah, come on. Let's
I feel like a dance.
Squeeze it in quickly. Go on.
Let's do Alex's book corner because we
think we've
are
done enough
going
book
on. So
reviews today,
guys,
mate.
no
We've
more
done 3
comments
of them.
now. Unless there's something really important you want to say, let's keep the comments down, or else we're going to have a long one. And these guys have a home to go to. Me, I live here.
2 different homes. Just to clarify, it's me and Luke that live together.
Over to.
Do you want to better clarify that as well?
Let's go for Alex's book corner. And it's not over yet, isn't it? There we go. You don't want to see what those guys were doing when that was on.
Still love it.
There
Stupid
we go.
comment.
Disgusting. Right, okay. Over to Alex.
Hooray!
Go for it, Alex.
See you, mate. I love that we leave. Alex,
No.
Alex, every time Alex talks, we walk off.
It's a book.
I'll stay with
It's
you,
a
mate.
book.
I'm going to stay
That's
with
why
you.
one time we'll educate them.
Talk to me.
So Ken Krenzel. Have you heard of Ken Krenzel?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I love
Is he a
KK.
magician?
Hmm?
Is he a magician?
He was a magician. He was a very good card magician. Well known for knuckle busting moves and,
That's why I've heard of him.
and so on. And this is his relaxed impossibilities, which is his idea of, I suppose, easier card magic for the mere mortals.
Go on, keep talking.
So it's about card magic for the mere mortals. There he is, growing up in various stages of his life. And it's written by, there we go, can I show that?
Yeah.
So nice drawings and so on. So it's really well laid out, really clear. It's a brilliant book. It's written by Stephen Minch, who, having been doing these book reviews for a while, he is gradually growing on me as probably the best magic book writer. He can write stories as well as tricks up nice and clearly, and it really in quite an easy to read, entertaining way. So this book, basically, it starts off. It's split into three sections. You get the first section is like 15 sleights that are supposedly easy. They're probably easier than some of the stuff that Ken was capable of, but some of them I would say are still difficult, or certainly very knacky, and not easy. If you want to do a double lift off a table deck, for example, it's not that easy. Your hands are going to be burnt. And some of the easy ones are easy to do, but hard to make look good.
Right.
If that makes sense. So this is my thing with the glide. I've seen one person do the glide well, and that was Andrew Galloway. And everyone else I've ever seen has, even Daryl on his sleights tape, I think his glide, it's all right, but it doesn't look convincing to me. And that's the problem with some of the sleights he teaches. You kind of think, well, that's easy. Yeah. Will I get away with it? It's going to look like you're doing something iffy, unless you're as good at it as Ken, I think. Then you get 5 or so, is it 5? Yeah, then you get 5 tricks that are basically, just check it is 5.
You could always do these slides
6.
for lighting a lighter.
You could do it, right? Get 6 tricks which you do yourself in your hands, and they're all right. Similar plots, bit of a sandwich trick, bit of a wild card trick. I liked one of them.
You like
Well,
one
that's
of
about
5?
it. The other 5,
You liked 1 out of 5?
I liked 1 out of 5.
So it's 20% this book then so far.
Yeah, and then you get 9 or so tricks that they do in their hands. I like those a lot more. You tend to touch the deck once or twice, but in an insignificant manner. The problem with those is they use the sleights from one of the 15 sleights is sort of involved in each trick from the start of the book, and I just didn't like those sleights, and I don't think they're possibly not even the best sleights for those tricks. So I liked the plot of the tricks. I liked the way they work. I didn't like how he was doing them. So it's a bit of a puzzling book, really. I think it's a good book, and there's probably some gold in there if you took the time to think about what the effect was and how you wanted to do it, rather than necessarily how Ken is. And perhaps if you practice his sleights, you can get away with them. But I think some of them are going to require a sort of iffy amount of speed or some funny angles. So if you're willing to dig, I reckon you'll get 3 tricks out of it that might be gold.
How much is the book?
$32.99.
Okay, so
it's quite good value.
yeah for
$32.99, £10 a trick. I reckon you'll get out of it. You might get more out of it if you're willing to work a bit harder. I only had a week. So yeah, it's a bit. I'm not sure. Especially when you've got other books actually. So you've got Close Up and Personal that came in. That's same price. And it's got loads more in it and much more of a hit rate. So there you go. It's up to you. It's a nice read, but I don't think you're going to get too much out of it unless you work hard.
Awesome. Right. Thanks, Alex.
It's
Yeah.
nice to have. It's nice to have a book that isn't buy it. You know, amazing.
Right.
Yeah, it's
From you,
amazing.
because it's normally.
Well, that's because I get in the books I want.
Well, no, I get. Of course you do. Yeah, of course you do.
Couple more comments, then we'll do the giveaways. No more comments, guys. We are an hour and 45 in now, so we're getting on quite late. The internet held up, though.
Well, don't
Yeah.
don't.
We're a
jinx
bit worried
it
the
now.
internet was a bit dodgy earlier on. We thought it was going to crash out again. So, right, Chris says, a really good Spanish bloke. This is the quote I will take away today. Brilliant.
Amazing. Isn't it?
Brian
What a
Robson
quote.
says, accessories, do we need another chart?
No, we don't.
Andy says, are you going to make an accessory board now?
No,
Sans
we're not.
Minds have rebranded as Abstract Effects, says Tony Dawson. Geordie says, that's a great book. Did you guys see the Eric Leclerc Fool Us performance? No, I didn't, but I do like Eric, so I will.
I
will
think
check
I have
that
seen
out.
it at some point. I
Yeah.
can't. Sure I have.
Liam, yes, it was great. Kevin, greetings, Prop Doggers from Orlando, Florida. So looking forward to receiving my first Prop Dog order in the mail. Well, good to have you join us, Kevin. Roy Brownless says, just pop any tie in, Dave. Thanks, mate. Yeah, we'll definitely send you one of our ties, Roy. Andrew says, another good self-levitation device is to put your lighter in Jason's back pocket and time it for 6 seconds and see the effect. Freddie says, I learned mnemonica quickly from Rick Lax's download, Mnemonica Trainer on Penguin. It's such a great download and a genius way to teach mnemonica.
Wow.
Highly recommended. Wow.
If you learn it in 2 hours, then that speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Alex, it's cold up here, so we use fire. I could even do chink-a-chink with burning discs, says Jonas.
Vanny Bossy used to do that, didn't he? Vanny
Didn't
Bossy did a chink-a-chink with fire. Yeah, good.
know
Yeah.
that.
We were watching that the other day, didn't we?
Yeah.
Haley says hello. Hello, Haley. Ottar says, I was at home when the factory burned down. Also, I was with lots of witnesses. And it was raining. And I had no access to flammable materials. I never even heard of Sans Minds. Whistles innocently. Andy Tigley, laugh out loud. It was the lighter, Ottar. Have you ever thought about doing reactions to Fool Us and BGT, etc.? Nah.
Haven't really got time, have we?
Yeah, it's just all down to time. If we had the time, we'd do so much more. I love it. Scams mine, says Kevin. Yeah, that's one of our terms for quite some time, Kevin. Brian Robson, I was with Ottar. Hashtag justice for Ottar.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's get the giveaway. So, Andy Tingley. Andy, you've never won anything. You kept saying you want to win something from Prop Dog. So how about we just do a little special for you, Andy? So we'll let you win something guaranteed, and then the other people have chosen something here. We're going to give something away to everybody else. So, yeah. Andy's a regular customer. It's only fair we should do a set giveaway just for you. And well, basically,
Annie came to see us, didn't he?
whole load of
All the way
you
to
did,
see
yeah,
us.
a whole load of things to choose from, Andy. So yeah, what's in your
this is
disappointing
just-
box there, Alex?
This is
Brilliant.
my new. It's our new quiz-winning
Ah,
device
the
called.
new quiz-winning device.
It's
Oh
by-
yes, absolutely.
It's by obvious effects.
So-
It's called Disappointing.
Okay, and
Trick
this
selector.
one spins. Look, you see, it spins like
round.
that. It spins, and you get a choice of things to win. You could win a Bliss, Mental Dice, Pocket Nightmare, Clone,
128.
Tarbell, Wonder Pop, Distilled, Flare, Champ. There's loads of things to win. So you are going to get a chance to win one of these. All we'll do is spin it like that, and whichever one
That would have been
stops-
Tarbell, 1 to
Tarbell.
8. Tarbell, 1 to 8.
Wow.
That would have been
It would have been,
Tarbell.
that wasn't the
Tarbell,
spin.
yeah.
Wasn't the spin.
So you can win a whole load of stuff on that. Oh, you could have had Clone. Yeah. So we're going to spin the wheel, Andy, and basically whatever it lands on, that's going to be your prize. A little way of saying thank you for being such a good customer over the years.
It's only fair that you spin the wheel.
Well, Alex built it all, isn't
Should we
it?
spin
better,
it?
Alex?
Should we spin it a couple of
Well,
times?
so let me see.
Oh,
So, for
you
example,
spin
I would
the-
have got Champ, which
Okay.
would have been cool.
I would have got
Tarbell.
Tarbell again. Yeah.
I'll
So
go for Mental Dice. Bliss.
Oh,
Oh,
bliss.
right.
Right, so this is it, Andy. You flick it. You're the
Go
Bond.
on, go on.
You sure?
You're Lord Bond.
Go on, you do
okay,
it.
right,
You
here we
do
go. I'll look away as I do it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. As hard as I can.
Amazing.
There we
let's
go.
let's show them what he's won.
Yep, absolutely. What do you win? Oh, Oh, hang on a minute. We need to go zoom in on that a little bit. Will that show it on there? No, let's go to the iPhone cam. Hang on, let's go to the iPhone just so you can see what you win. Well, I need to face recognise it. There we go. So you have unfortunately won debut. I tell you what, spin it again.
Right.
Spin it again. Spin it again.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, because it wouldn't. Andy, you've won debut, mate. Yes. It looks like you are, unfortunately, just destined to have debut. So, Andy, we will send you debut. Congratulations, mate. You won yourself a debut.
And that is disappointing.
God, I could have had a Wonder Pop or distilled either side of it. There we go. But we've got distilled here, we. Sorry, debut here. Yeah, we'll put it in the post, Andy. No problem. Right, but for everyone else with the chance of winning, I'll just have a quick look through the DVD rack there. And a little gem I picked up. I think we haven't given a DVD away for a while. And this is an absolute beauty. The amazing Gary Kurtz, Creating Magic. So can you see that on there? Let me just zoom in on this a little bit so you can see. So we are going to give away Creating Magic today. It's a great DVD, and the light's shining. There we are. You can see it there. And on the back it says, those of you who have Gary's first DVD, Let's Get Furious. Maybe I should give that away first and give this away next week. Already know the high caliber of the effects and techniques. This material on the second DVD of Gary's innovative magic. I need more beer. Is every bit as impressive. Highlights, this is so small without my glasses. Highlights the 85-minute broadcast quality DVD. Is misty like a dream, an entire coin act. This one alone contains groundbreaking new sleights and moves combined to form a beautiful flowing routine. Includes productions, vanishes, changes, transformations you won't believe at all. Other items includes Gary's in your pockets. A reset type of card routine where 2 packets of cards transpose to your pockets. Silk coin vanish, 4 silver coins vanish like a breeze. Hypothetical possibilities, a very magical multi-phase card routine where spectators are taken back in time. The empty hand, a method of showing your hands empty and then producing a signed card from your pocket. So that is Creating Magic by Gary Kurtz. And we're going to do a giveaway for that. So I need a deck of cards.
So hypothetical possibilities is his ambitious card
right,
routine.
some cards over here.
So that's his
Some
ambitious
cards
card
over
routine.
here.
Absolutely brilliant.
So, right, Alex, choose one of those. Don't look at it. Just put it under the DVD. No one's going to look at that at all. Right, guys. So if you want to win the DVD, name a playing card. One choice only, guys. One choice only. Name a playing card. The closest one to that card, or the first one to get it exact, will win. None of us have any idea what it is. And I'm going to give you all 1 minute to put your card in. After the 1 minute, we won't accept any more comments, any more cards. So 1 minute.
It's my guess, Dave. Put my guess in.
6 hearts, right, okay. We shall see. Keep them coming, guys. Right, so we've done everything else on there, haven't we?
I'd love. Do you know what I'd love?
Yeah.
I'd
What
love.
would
I'd
you
love
love,
a
Jason?
prop dog, like a winner wheel. Imagine
A winner
like
wheel?
A proper like. Bit like what's the TV show with the
Price is
Wheel
Right.
of Fortune?
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Well, I'll
just
smell.
a
Well,
little
I'll-
dry white wheel,
Well, I'll smell.
and we could just. It'd be brilliant.
Haley says, really enjoyed this live. Thank you. You're most welcome, Haley. And we enjoy having you here. And we do have fun on this, don't we? Andy says, it landed on Flair. Thank you, guys.
Oh, we've found
Right, any second now. I'll give you 10 seconds, guys, and then no more comments. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, no more cards called out. Last one on my screen. I'll give a couple of seconds for the thing to catch up because there is a bit of a delay on here. So right, so the last one is Alan Steedman. So Alan Steedman's 9 of spades. It's the very last one on the list. Okay, won't accept any after that. So for the first time, the card called is 6 of diamonds. Oh, Jason, so close.
Jason, a 6 of hearts.
6 of diamonds, right.
close.
So, hang on, so that people can see we are not cheating in any way. I'm going to pull up the close-up
Imagine if
cam
that
here.
did that.
And
just
we're
take
going to
that
look
DVD
on
and
our
left.
screen over here for the first person to show the 6 of diamonds. Let's have a look. Oh, Gary Scott is the closest so far at 7 to diamonds.
Wow. Gary Scott, 7 diamonds.
Couple of 7 of diamonds there. A 6 of diamonds, Jonas. No. Sorry. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Sorry, I had a sudden mind thought there. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Jonas, congratulations. You have won. Let's Get Furious.
You'll love it,
Furious.
Jonas.
No, we haven't. You won Creative Magic. I'll give away Let's Get Furious. Let's Get Furious.
It's been a long life.
Furious.
It's been a long life.
Get Furious. I think that's better.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Right, well, congratulations. We will get that in the post to you on Monday. And yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Oh, hang on, I'll try to put a comment. It says, I built a rocket-powered Wheel of Fortune once. Quite fun, but sadly didn't catch on with the client.
Can we have it?
Woohoo. Right, Jonas says woohoo. So, guys, have a great weekend. Thank you all for watching. If you're a Grand Prix fan like I am, enjoy the Grand Prix. It's back. Yes, 8 months.
Meow. That's amazing.
God.
We spent too much time together, don't we?
Cheers, guys. Have a great weekend, and thanks again. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.